and a half.
Yeah, guys, look, I'm back for a second session in a row.
Oh my
It's
god.
incredible.
It's amazing.
And I actually exist in voice form once again.
Yeah.
Just as incredible.
Hashtag blame Sarah. Yep.
Yep.
Get ready to spam that when we get to Birth by Sleep and to Lingering Well.
Oh boy.
That'll be the next set of fan art, maybe.
Yes, welcome back, guys.
So we're just gonna knock out Deep Jungle while we're here, because otherwise we gotta kind of make a back trip here anyway. So
You might as well get the Keyblade so you have an easier time with Cerberus.
Yeah.
Man, remember when the reach of the Keyblade actually mattered?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alexandra will be joining us too later.
Yeah. Around in about 30-ish minutes, I believe.
Yeah, she said around 7:30.
Also, remember when swimming was a thing?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. No, I already said. Remember when platforming was the thing?
Well, we already kind of had platforming, but swimming was a whole different beast.
How can you forget? Swim this way, we'll dance and we'll play now. It's very easy. Come on, just take it.
Don't start with me.
He started off with the freaking four
I
kids
started with the
national
4
anthem.
kids.
Yeah, true. Where do we go but down?
We're already starting low.
I'd love to say we can only go up, but we can go even further down.
Further beyond.
Bergen 18 is now following.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing one of the slides. Gotta figure out where it is.
Ace said that was surreal because Uncle Sam took a fatal bullet in Death Road to Canada.
What?
I don't know.
Sounds like a fun playthrough.
Well, I mean, in my playthrough of Death Road to Canada, I accidentally left the car.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm really glad that I was there just for that part of the stream.
Okay, where is this last slide? Oh my goodness.
Okay, there's on top of the tent, there's on top of the boxes, there's underneath that thing.
Because they're all
Great.
in this area, right?
Yeah, you don't have to leave the area to find them.
Is there one you have to mess with like the stove for, or is that just to get the ether?
Is it on top of the stove? Or not on top of the stove?
Find 2 recipe cards. Oh, okay. It was hiding by the picture of the gorilla. That's the one. That was the one I was missing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, Tarzan?
There you go.
Where are my friends, Riku and Kairi?
Based on these pictures, can you please tell me where they are at the present time?
We had these pictures left over from the movie, so we could reuse that asset.
Exactly.
Did they tell you anything?
They told me everything.
But I won't speak it because I haven't learned English yet in this universe.
Not Clayton.
What did you say about my mother?
Really, Mr. Clayton? Tarzan wouldn't hide.
Then take us there. Take us to the gorilla.
Young man, we've been in this jungle for a long time, and that's probably why I'm seeing a talking duck and dog.
Yeah.
Just don't question it.
See, that's what I always wondered. Like, I can understand, you know, the whole thing about how they're supposed to
Tarzan,
blend in,
you
you know,
sure?
with the universe,
Tarzan
right?
goes
But then why is there some
Protect.
places where they don't transform and nobody
He must be the
questions
leader.
it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll go along as an escort.
Like, there's some worlds where it makes sense. Like, you go
After
to
all, the
Beauty of the
jungle is a
Beast.
dangerous
Like, okay,
place.
fine. Like, you have weirder things there, frankly.
Yeah.
But you go to like Twilight Town, right? And they're just sitting there. They just look exactly like that. And Hayner and all
Oh,
them
they
don't.
go to school.
Yeah, they assume that they go to school.
Yeah.
The longest summer vacation ever.
That's some vacation.
Sabor's here.
Oh. I don't want to deal with sport right now. I want to go see gorillas.
Well.
Sabor? Not dealing with you yet.
Remember
Sabor
when I
wants to
first-
deal with you.
I remember my first playthrough, I didn't know that you could climb up and take the trees there, so I always had to do the hippo platforming. I was bad at it.
I'm terrible at platforming in Kingdom Hearts 1 in general.
Yeah. It's not exactly the most fun thing to do in the world.
Okay, I suppose that's right. There are Moogles in Twilight Town.
Yeah, true.
And
We've
again,
already talked.
They moved there after the freaking candy shop got closed down. So they weren't always there.
I don't know. I think everyone in Twilight Town is actually just high.
There's something in that ice cream that they don't tell you.
Yeah, it's all in the ice cream.
It's all in the ice cream. That's why everyone loves it so much. The secret ingredient is drugs. Oh, that was a nice slash forward momentum there, Pat.
Pro
You
strats.
immediately ruined it.
Pro strats, though.
Pro strats.
I know you can get that chest here on the first visit, but it's a bit more exact timing, unfortunately.
Ah, I'm gonna get it. Because I'm so close.
Welcome to the stream, guys, where Pat tries to get a treasure chest for 2 hours.
Somehow it'll actually be harder than Trickmaster.
By the way, I've also been replaying through Rechain of Memories, and God, I hate Trickmaster and Rechain so much. Because in regular GBA, it's honestly not that bad, but in
No. Frankly, the GBA game's pretty damn easy.
yeah.
The only thing that sucks is the whole, 2D plane sometimes, but even then, they make the enemies fairly easy, so...
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Screw that chest. We're gonna come back for it later.
That's right, Patrick. Wuss out like a real man.
Oh, people already firing off fireworks.
Oh boy. Do I have to queue
Oh
up
yeah,
for
by the way, guys, we're American.
Do I have to play the 4 kids again?
No.
I mean, you can.
Kerchak, please listen.
If it would somehow speed up time to cause you to get that treasure
know the
chest,
nesting grounds are
then
secret.
maybe.
But I trust them.
It's our jump cut.
You see, I want to help
Yeah,
them.
guys, this is a KH1 speedrun, don't you know?
Yes, totally.
Well, they need us.
This may be up for a personal best. I don't know how long it took you to beat your this game, Pat.
Kerchak,
Guys, this was my new personal best. What was your hours? 72.
Jeez, what was the 100% speed run for Breath of the Wild? It
Yeah.
was still absurdly long. Reminds me of some people I follow that do Mega Man Battle Network speedruns. They're still a full RPG, so they're still
Oh
uber
yeah,
long.
no, you still, it's still a good chunk of hours.
The crazy ones are like the Persona speedruns and stuff like that.
Persona Endurance Run, go.
Yeah.
The Persona ones are interesting just to see the game played like that because it's so not the way you're supposed to play Persona. Hey, they in Persona 5 they say take your time for a reason, you know.
Yeah, that's what losers do.
That's why I skip every activity of every day.
Oh yeah, so since you grabbed that, let's talk about the gummy ship building.
Oh boy. I don't know about.
It has such a steep learning curve.
Yeah.
Yeah, who actually sat down and built gummy ships?
I don't think I did my first
In
run at
later
all.
playthroughs, I used to just try and build on the original model, just upgrade what I had. But realistically, I just make the most dumbass looking thing nowadays.
you don't understand.
Alright, Jesus,
I was
take the
only
wheel.
trying to.
Take it from my hand.
The snakes
I just
live
built
in
giant
you
blocks
see,
covered
I
in
say
guns
that
and-
who
Yeah.
put
That's the
us
optimal.
on?
Making the Donut of Doom is the optimal way to do it in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Well, I love the speedruns of Kingdom Hearts 1 where it's basically just the cockpit and engines all around it, and that's it.
Yep. Full speed ahead.
Yep.
Did you get the protect chain that was on top of this building? I think you jumped right to the save point because the stream was getting close to end.
Yeah, I don't think I got it yet. Well, we're up here, so I can go find it.
I forgot how much back and forth this world has.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't like it.
That's definitely how I got lost, since you jump off the edge and you can land right at the mouth of the tunnel.
Actually, can you get to the top without high jump?
Yeah, you can get there. I know that for certain. I think the platform should be around one of these sides. You might have to get to the next level.
Actually, wait a minute. I think I can use the barrel. Actually, I think as well. Yeah.
Now Pat got the stupid songs from KH2 stuck in my head. No.
No.
Shimamura did her best, but... You know, what's even worse is that those weren't even like rhythm games. They were just press a button so you're not bored. Yeah, it was much more quick time than actual rhythm game. I think that was the way you were supposed to go around that other side.
Well, I'm up here anyway. See, it is a pro strat. See, I am speedrunning.
Pro strats.
That was not a pro strat.
It certainly was not.
Yeah, I didn't end up getting up here until
No, since somebody
later.
in the chat brought it up, your least favorite world in the series. Now that we're
In the series?
Yeah.
Not including Atlantica, because that's too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Besides
Kingdom Hearts 2
Atlantica.
Atlantica. Let's say that.
Oh, well, I mean,
As much as I love the movie it's from, I think honestly the Hunchback of Notre Dame world in Dream Drop for me.
Yeah, it's pretty lacking, especially by comparison to the legacy of trying to hold up.
Especially you don't fight Frollo at all. Like what the hell?
mine is Disney Town from Birth by Sleep.
Oh, that's another bad one.
It's just
At least
mini games.
At least its mini games are more functional than what Atlantica gave us.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Story-wise, it gave us nothing except Pete. And I mean, it's Jim coming, so it was entertaining, but still.
Yeah. Let's see. Though, I'm tempted to put the Cinderella world on there just because of Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. And how
that loop is awful.
I never want to hear it again in my life.
You're gonna have to if you're gonna play Birth by Sleep.
We're gonna mute it and put it with other music.
You die because you don't hear any of the enemy's tails.
Yeah, there's the protection.
I lie, this game isn't really that bad with them.
Yeah, there's no tells.
At least not with like early game enemies. Bosses maybe, but
No, I came up here and I got a protect chain, and I'm like, oh yay, so helpful.
I'll take slightly less damage. Yeah, I honestly forget most of how good and or bad most of the Dream Drop Distance ones were. It was just that long ago since I played it.
And then Goofy fell into oblivion.
Makes me just think of
Oh yeah,
Sonic
Castle
06, where
Oblivion
characters-
from Recoded, I suppose, would also count. But I mean, Recoded in general really just counts, doesn't it?
And like the gameplay is solid, but it definitely shows its limitations.
Yep.
That was another fun thing, that green Trinity sign in the middle of a pure green area.
Oh yeah. But you know, I guess specifically if we have to pick KH1 worlds.
Yeah, I guess kind of
Atlantica's-
with music, start with worlds and then start with a single game and then branch out the series later on.
Atlantica ranks pretty high. Deep Jungle also ranks pretty high.
I didn't care for Monstro much as a kid.
True, yeah, Monster is also kind of one.
See, mine honestly is Neverland. I think it's
Neverland's also well, Neverland I feel like gets saved because of the Big Ben thing at the end. because I do like that.
I didn't really like it that much.
I mean, probably the best Neverland is honestly the Birth by Sleep one.
As I told you, I was
True.
not aiming at the
That,
gorilla.
the Kingdom
I'm
Hearts
not
1
to go near the
version,
gorillas
and,
Oh, because of
358
one
days.
mishap. Come now.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that. How
358
can I
days.
forget Master of the Skies or whatever it was
The
called?
worst boss in that game, hands down.
Yeah. Him and, what was it, Leechgrave?
Yeah, oh,
They're both just tedious.
yeah.
All I did
What
was
am I
try to
doing
shoot a
with these
gorilla.
It's fine. Huh.
It's almost like I'm a hunter. Can't you tell? I have a
hunt down every
fucking gun.
last one of them.
But the pirates can't get guns at all in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh no.
Because
No, that's-
they try to shoot people.
Yeah, shooting animals is fine. This message has been vilified by PETA.
Heartless!
All in perfect synchronization.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Deep Jungle gets pretty high up on the disappointing worlds too, because I mean I honestly barely even remember it half the time.
Yeah.
I remember it just because of how bad I was at remembering it.
Yeah.
It was like with one of the early levels of Battle Network 3. I like stopped playing it for like a week, so I forgot what I was supposed to do. So I just wandered around for like days at a time. It was awful.
See, Battle Network 3, the thing that I had the hardest time with wasn't even like the dungeons. It was particular boss fights. Like,
Oh yeah, Beastman was a bastard.
yeah, Beastman was a fucking dick.
He was just so fast and so
I was
unpredictable.
Yeah, I was stuck
Even
on
his
him
first
for a long time.
Like most of the bosses take until like V3 nowadays to get way faster in order to predict. Like Beastman was at like version 2. Like it was nuts.
Yeah, no, I had a save file of White that I had where I was like all the way to Flame Man or whatever.
Yeah, he's
And I had,
a bit of a
I had,
stopper.
yeah, I had no idea how I actually got that far because I hadn't played it in so long and I was so unused to playing the game. And I was like, shit, I gotta replay through it. So I was replaying through it on Blue and I got to Beastman and I couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the hell did I beat this guy?
It's like looking back at NES games when you're a kid and you're like, how did I get anywhere with this?
Yeah.
I actually still have physical copies of both down there with blue and white. I think I need to finish the white version.
Is there any boss fights in Kingdom Hearts that gave you difficulties?
In one?
In one,
Like I already talked about Ursula before.
Ursula is definitely one, and then for I think pretty much everyone, either Riku or Dragon Maleficent, it's 1 to 2.
I know I had a lot
I
of trouble.
didn't
with
have
Riku,
problems
but
with either of them.
Hey, you're lucky.
I think I had the most trouble with Cerberus the first time because I tried fighting it too early.
Oh yeah,
Granted,
same
again,
here.
keep in mind, by the time I actually got to that point in the game, I was much older than I was when I originally
Yeah,
played
that's probably why.
it. So,
Oh, dude, Justice, I got stuck at the exact same goddamn part, especially because I forgot what the hint was. And you never noticed those stupid origami birds in the hospital. They're such a bad
right.
It's bullshit.
yeah. So, just to talk about Battle Network again. So one of my favorite things, I don't remember if it was Battle Network 1 or 2,
I'll be able to tell you.
but how to get to the Undernet, there was like a sign that literally just said Undernet this way. I was like, oh, how convenient.
I think that was 2 because Battle Network 1's internet was pretty lacking. It's pretty, like, kind of in times with what the internet would have been like, but yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was probably 2.
Yeah, no, like literally you're in this area and it literally has a sign that says Undernet down this ramp.
Just
And
like,
I'm like, thank you. I'm glad I know where the Undernet is now.
I didn't have much trouble with Parasite Cave, mostly because I skipped Monstro and did the other 3 worlds in that loop first, so I was kind of over leveled for it.
Yeah, Parasite Cage honestly isn't too bad.
Oh, Pat's got Slapshot.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, slap your shit.
It's an ability. I don't really have anything else to equip right now, so...
I mean, if it's a bad ability, you can just not. Then again, I only really know like the
what does
bad
Slapshot even
abilities
do?
in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think it gives you a wider initial slash.
Okay.
I forget. I know sliding dash, you cover distance fast.
I like that one.
Sometimes hard to predict.
Look, what you need is 3 negative combos.
And a critical plus.
Yep.
Okay, my TV blacked out there for a second there. That was weird. Gank after was fine.
So what you're saying is that your TV gave in to the darkness.
Yes, it did.
They were able to bring X-Death in for just this one appearance.
From beyond the grave.
Nomura was very against it because it's not one of his characters, but he was like, yeah, it'll be fun.
Speaking of Fail Fantasy 6, how far did you get in that?
I think we got just past Suplex the Train.
Good man.
Yeah.
At least you got that far.
Two of the reasons that it's currently on hiatus right now. One, so we can get a more consistent schedule for that, and 2, Johnny is also doing Final Fantasy VI right now, and if you watch me, you most likely watch Johnny, so don't want to do the same thing as he did, most likely on the same nights, at the same time.
Oh, I see. So you draw the line at that, but doing a Proud Run of Kingdom Hearts 1 after he just
But we're not doing it at the same time, so good. Now if he decides to do Kingdom Hearts 2 critical at the same time we do Kingdom Hearts 2, then we're fucked.
Then we'll just skip your Birth by Sleep.
Yes! Then we do 358 movie.
Back in time!
Triple crit.
No, see, that's when we kidnap John.
It's kind of interesting actually seeing these Power Wilds appear in Kingdom Hearts 3 again.
Oh yeah, aren't they... Which world are they appearing in?
Pirates, actually.
Oh really? Okay.
They were on some land masses while Sora was doing his slow motion stuff. Yeah, he knocked one off the... I guess it was a bit of a mountain or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess it was more of an arch, I guess. But still, he knocked him off and it probably fell into the water and died or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, is Johnny streaming right now?
I think it is Wednesday, so... Gotta remember where all the cool relays are.
Might have followed them. I think the...
I got like every major area we've been to in the jungle, so...
Yeah, you might just need to drop into the camp.
To the campsite. Again, there's a lot of back and forth in this world.
Yeah.
Welcome to Loop-de-Loop, the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
It actually had a loopy-loop that
why
might
not?
have been a bit much.
Fire!
Ah, damn.
Simon says.
Thank you for the funnel. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to kill Sabor first, and
Right.
then you get to
Yeah.
save them all. Then you gotta kill the.
Then you gotta go rescue them again, and then there's the claim fight.
Yep.
Speaking of, that was in early game, the hardest fight that I had.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially since I decided to do Deep Jungle first in my original playthrough. That was not a good idea.
Oh, you poor soul.
The fact that this is the world you have to go through in order to get Cure really just...
Yeah, just really rubs
adds
it
to
in.
the difficulty. Like, you're lucky you have Tarzan stocked with items and his own Cure ability, but still.
Donald isn't much help right now, so...
What are you talking about?
Actually,
Donald is a mid-game supporter at best.
Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. That is right. He doesn't have Cure on him. Why do I have him in my party? I'm switching him out to Goofy. Yeah.
This isn't Kingdom Hearts 2 where he comes with it by default.
Yeah.
And even then, he'll waste it on himself or Goofy immediately.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm coming!
Insert quack noises.
Yeah. In Lingering Well, when Donald healed Goofy instead of you.
Well, at that point in the game, it's usually Kiraga, so it's a bit of an AoE, I think.
Doesn't Kiraga hit everyone?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I forget if it's like an AoE here or if it's actually the whole party. I think
it's just the whole party, but it takes all of your MP.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it starts out as an AoE when it's like level 1, but when it gets to Aga, then it becomes the whole party regardless.
Yeah.
Because they kind of need to, because you can't just individually cure anymore.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I guess.
See ya. Fire. Come on.
Ow.
We found the new Trick Master.
Significantly,
His name is Sabor.
His name is
significantly smaller, but even more lethal.
Oh, because it's a fucking jaguar.
Oh no, I can't believe Sora is fucking dead.
Not gonna be the first time. Especially when we get the Hall of Action.
Yes, 2 years from now.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna take that long.
No, I probably won't. At least as long as you get to actually do it the way you want to do it.
Yeah.
Sabora a jaguar? Or a leopard?
I think jaguar.
Or maybe a cheetah.
Would a cheetah be in the jungle? I know this is Disney we're talking about, but they're kind of a little bit consistent when it comes to animals.
Maybe he's a saber-toothed tiger.
It's been around for so long, terrorizing the apes. Sabor is
Oh my god. Did you
leopard.
see Jane's
He's a
eyes
leopard.
throughout this? Jane's eyes throughout this scene made it look like she's seen some shit.
I mean, she has.
That's the downside to having a painted-on face.
Yep. Which Kingdom Hearts 1 is guilty of a lot.
See ya.
A lot of the first games, which you can really see when you have the
Face.
lower quality models.
Yeah.
Deep freeze.
I don't think I have the right one for that one.
The laying down one is Cure.
Oh, it's scary. Yeah, I don't have it. So.
Because he's sick, he needs to be healed.
Well, I'm sick too, and I can't heal myself too, and you don't hear me like about it, except actually you do, because I need cure, please.
I need cure, please. Well, you see, Pat, if you give Disney $2.99.
Microtransactions.
Oh no.
Get skills and abilities earlier, but only for like 24 hours.
Oh no.
Of real lifetime.
I was about to say, for in-game time, you probably could be a Kingdom Hearts. You could easily be a Kingdom Hearts game in that time.
Yeah.
No, it's 5 minutes in game time.
Which is all
Kingdom Hearts-
cutscene time.
Kingdom
no,
Hearts
no,
3 brought to you by EA.
No, it's even better. You buy them single use. So it isn't even like, oh, you can use it for this amount of time. It's literally single use. So you want to buy, so you have to buy like you can buy a bundle of like 12 cures.
Tarzan.
And Donald
How'd
and Goofy can waste them.
By the way, how'd you guys get up here so quick? I want to know.
Heartless.
Well, we don't know how long it takes to travel between each location.
Yes, we do. We can time it.
Just because a loading screen takes like 5 seconds, Patrick, doesn't mean it takes 5 seconds to go between
We walked up there.
Environmental disparity. Remember, I didn't think that was a fruit. I thought that was just a giant bag.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was some weird body bag thing.
It's
Like,
like,
that's what I somehow missed the cutscene of them behind the cage, so I thought they were in the bag and you were trying to free them.
Yeah. Well, don't start time travel yet. Not until Dream Drop.
Only the gameplay time travel of this place to this place.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, those were all Gorilla Heartless, so they probably knew how to fastball special a bitch. And, you know,
Yeah.
just played pass.
or they're Tidus from Final Fantasy X and use the jet shot.
But Tidus is dead. He fucking
Doesn't
died.
mean you can't. You fucking died.
Didn't you see
Like-
Destiny Island?
Oh yeah, shit. Never any Tiduses in this game.
And Orin's in hell just laughing.
Yeah, but he's in Traverse Town now. You already saw him.
He's not there.
That character,
It's just a
there is that character that
looks
looks there is that character who looked a lot like Tidus though.
Yeah, that's Tidus.
No, it's not. Okay. Blizzard. Ah, damn. On time.
Listen, there are only two type of people in this world: Tidus and not Tidus. That's Tidus.
I thought the logic of this world was Sora or not Sora. Or
Oh, yeah.
Xehanort and
Xehanort
not
or
Xehanort.
Sora?
Yeah, it's Sora and Xehanort, right?
You might as well not deal with this.
What is this? I haven't. It's been a long time.
Oh
since
yeah,
I-
you have to watch to see which one moves and then hit that one.
It's the final mix.
Oh, okay,
exclusive.
that's why. It's been.
Yeah,
They'll deal,
I
they'll
didn't
deal
play
a lot of
through.
damage if you get it wrong.
Yeah, I didn't play
So
through.
just ignore it.
Kingdom Hearts 1 final mix all the way, so.
But yeah, that those special enemies are the only way you can get certain Sith and Assist materials, so you have to deal with them if you want to get the ultimate weapon.
Oh, they lock ultimate weapon behind that now. Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's still the same kind of requirement of synthesize everything
Not
else
clean.
first, but a lot of those synthesis items require those exclusive
clean.
items now.
Meanwhile, Clayton dies.
Meanwhile, Clayton just does Super Saiyan yell.
Did he die or is he dead now? Because like, is the freaking stealth sneak his heart?
Yeah,
Is
that's a
that
good
like
question.
heartless or something?
I like to
Certainly
imagine that if
not
you
true.
become, I like to imagine if you become a Heartless, you're just dead.
I mean, you kind of are. Then what's Clayton's nobody? It's gonna come back in Kingdom Hearts 3, I tell ya.
Oh shit, you're right. Let's say,
They get the license back just in time, just to make one dumb joke.
hang on, add an X to his name somewhere.
Yeah,
is that
what's Clayton?
Alexandra?
What's huh?
I think Alexandra has made it in.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we do today because I had a day
You
off.
missed-
I had errands to run.
You missed Deep Jungle, so you missed absolutely nothing. So right now we're trying to figure out Clayton's nobody name because he became a Heartless, but we haven't seen his nobody.
Hang on, let me type in the name. Okay.
Remember, like forever ago, I saw a organization name generator.
Okay, so are you trying to tell me that Pat lost to the leopard 3 times, but then he comes into this shit?
Okay, he died.
Yeah.
Alright, I was about to say.
I'm not gonna one-shot Clayton, okay?
It's certainly those stupid eye beams that are most difficult thing
Yeah.
with Stealth Sneak. Especially because he can't die while he's doing it.
Hang on, let me put this in the chat. What do you guys think of this one? I just integrated this randomly. What do you think? Oh, that's what you mean when you say you're starting the stream with a shit post.
Toxianic.
Toxianic.
I don't know.
Alexandra, did you actually see the beginning of the stream, or?
No, I just popped it on, dude. I was out for a good chunk of the day, and I want to remain inside for the rest of the day because of stupid fireworks.
Well, we played It's the 4th of July, so we put on the 4th
Oh, that shit post.
Yeah, that shit post.
Yeah, I didn't click that this morning for the
yearly tradition.
Oh, I didn't either because I didn't need to know.
No, that's like when I saw the Twitter message.
And there go the fireworks outside my house, yay.
I'm honestly surprised if I ever hear fireworks like right now because it's super daylight right now. And I'm just like, why?
Yeah, it's like super bright
Yeah,
outside.
it's still daylight for me too.
I want to appreciate the fireworks because they're so bright. And it's just like, not now.
How's everyone doing?
Doing alright.
Doing good.
Just need nothing to do with a gun.
Yeah, I'm just flipping through headlines and stuff. I also decided, because I completely forgot to do this, so I just pulled up Steam. I was like, oh, right, that backer demo, I should probably download.
Yeah.
Still hyped as fuck for Bloodstain.
Oh yeah.
Also, how many deaths does this make?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized we don't have.
We don't have River Legend, so we don't have a death count right now. I think
We
I've
had-
died.
We had 9
We had
last time.
9 last time, and I think I've died 3 or 4 times. I think 3.
I feel like it's 5.
No, that's not 5.
No, I mean, in this specific battle, I would like to know
Oh,
that
this,
John,
2 times.
John beat Clayton on his second try in level 1, so I would like to know that.
Yeah, he's died twice against Clayton.
Yeah, well, we're not here to talk about how Johnny's so much better at playing Kingdom Hearts than Patrick.
But honestly,
I
you have
point, dude, buddy, I point.
Yeah.
Well, first we'll have to get past Pot Centipede.
Oh yeah, Pot Centipede stuff happens at that point too.
But I have Cure at that point, so I instantly have an advantage.
Also,
Yeah,
he's
Pat-
only
Pat's
like
fine.
2 or 3
Right,
MP.
Johnny had Cure too, and Pot Centipede still was a thing.
But I'll still
Yeah,
have.
well, here's another thing. Pat's not doing level 1.
Yeah.
I know that, and I'm just making a point.
Well, you know, gotta give handicaps where you can. Don't want Johnny being it too fast.
Dude, you need to start using your items on that,
Yeah.
or dodge rolling a little more.
I'm.
This is why you don't prioritize offense.
I did
Which one?
make shield for my starter thing. So.
Doesn't-
What did you give up, though?
Magic.
That explains a lot. Because I almost always prioritize magic or defense.
Alexandra, we're not here to tell Pat how to optimize his play because it's already too late for that.
Well, we are here to talk about how the retrospective goes. So, how was you introduced to that? How did you get introduced to Kingdom Hearts, Alexandra?
Gaming magazines.
Yeah.
Justice, Patrick doesn't have another possible keychain yet. You get your first one for beating Deep Jungle, that'll be the Jungle King.
Yeah, which is honestly one of the better ones in this game for a while.
Well, for the early game, yeah, well, actually, I wouldn't say for a while. I usually just give up when Wishes comes available, but again, now.
Plus, he kind of came here by accident anyway. He was going to do Olympus Coliseum before this, but I accidentally went the wrong way.
Yeah.
And you didn't decide to leave because...
We're here anyway, might as well knock it out.
Alright.
Get a cure, get a longer keyblade for Cerberus, you know.
Yeah, true.
Meanwhile,
I would
Sora
say
got
just hurry
shot.
up and turn your, focus, I would heal too when you have a second.
That's it, gaming on Twitch Live.
I'm just saying, if you're at this point, you know Stealth Sneak hurts this early if you did go to Olympus Coliseum. That thing hits you once, even if you knock Clayton off. Like, the moment you knock Clayton off, I would say heal immediately.
Yeah.
Man, didn't you guys enjoy Session 1? Session 1 was so chill.
Oh, Pat, no offense, but you kind of knew this was coming.
Yeah.
You know me. I had a nickname amongst my friends when I was a kid. I was kind of like considered the quote useless, heartless encyclopedia because I knew too much about this game.
Well, I'm suddenly getting flashbacks to like when I was playing Jak 2 for the first time. You're just shouting like, "I hover zone! I hover zone!"
I'm just like, don't say low, like ever, unless you know
This
you're
is
gonna
the
have
Jak I remember. What's going on?
I'm just like
Jak 2.
Meanwhile, I'm the person I can see I can see Patrick doing all that terrible stuff in Fire Emblem, and I didn't even say a single thing because I let him dig his own grave.
Ricken. Never forgets.
Spaghetti, rest of the spaghetti. And I just got tail whipped and fucking died.
Might want to heal because I don't think you'll survive.
Yeah, I think he just said he died. I think he literally just
Okay,
said
there it is. There we go.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the tail.
Not exactly the most telegraphed thing in the world.
Well, he was also invisible at the time. Kind of tough to tell.
We also got asked favorite musical piece from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh god. No, don't do this to me. This soundtrack is
It's only Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
That's what I said. This series, like I said, look, one thing the series does have going for it, the music's fucking wonderful.
Hey,
Yoko
they
Shimomura
originally asked us the entire series. Remember?
Yoko Shimomura is a goddess.
She is the true like mastermind behind Kingdom Hearts.
Like, I don't know if I told anybody. Like, I'm sure I told Pat this, but the thing is, like when I first finally put in 1.5, and they remastered the music so it actually have actual instruments. And I hear Hand in Hand, which is a Travis. Sorry, I know a lot of the song's actual titles, but the Traverse Town battle theme.
Yeah.
The Traverse Town battle theme, and I had to stop and put the controller down for a second. It was like a shit ton of nostalgia welled up in me to the point that I started dropping tears.
For me,
That's how profound this music is to me.
Alright,
for
how
me-
about least favorite music?
well,
Um,
Kingdom Hearts 1, that's kind of hard to say because there's so many good tracks.
I would have to honestly say the Wonderland combat theme, and maybe it's because when I was a kid I got lost in there. Yeah.
Hard for me to remember a lot of the battle themes because those don't. I'm not engrossed in them as
No,
much.
I would say the Wonderland battle theme and Neverland battle theme. Like, actually, Neverland in general music. I'm not saying it's bad. It's kind of forgettable.
Honestly, I think
Yeah.
just instantly died. Okay.
You say as Tarzan gets owned for us, so.
Yeah. Anyway, go on.
But I would actually say the normal boss theme for me is pretty forgettable.
There's a couple of them.
There's a few of them.
Like the one that you'll hear in this Clayton fight.
Oh, I have one because I don't have
Squirming Evil. That's the one that's I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
It just doesn't really have much
Like I said,
of it.
I actually know. I have the OST on my phone, so
I know most
this.
of them for Kingdom Hearts.
I don't have all the songs yet.
I know most of the names for Kingdom Hearts 2 tracks, not Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah. Don't think I even have that one because I know I have Destiny's Force on my phone.
Oh, Destiny. I particularly love like Destiny's Force, the Deep End, which is like huge enemies.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
And Force of Them Out, which is
Of course
against the one-on-one fights.
Almost any of the ones that revolve around Xehanort are great themes. Which is why I love especially the OST for Dream Drop, just because you get a lot of those remixes for all these boss fights.
Yeah.
Before I ask her the next question, can we just appreciate again the fact that you can skip cutscenes?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Pat.
No.
Such a quality of
No,
life.
you see, during Maleficent and Riku, I'm not gonna skip them on purpose, just so people know the pain.
Oh yeah, no, I told them last session.
You're not you're hitting Stealth Sneak right now, right? Unless you actually wanted to target Stealth Sneak.
I wanted to just at least get a
Alright, he's invincible, so just run. Run like a coward.
Okay, yeah, it's like a quality of life crew. You what they didn't approve? The fact that Stealth Sneak for some reason will not die at 1 HP for the longest time for some odd...
It's like, if it's invisible and if it's in the middle of doing that eye laser is when I usually know that it's not taking
Well,
that long.
once it turns visible in this boss fight, it will never turn visible.
Yeah. But it's like, especially like, I look at the rematches in Olympics Coliseum, like...
Well, the Stealth Sneak is usually always invisible during the rematches.
Well, no, they'll turn visible as health gets down, but because you're so much stronger than you are here, you're just tear through their HP, but it's like the game needs to go through
Also, thank God Leaf Bracer exists in this game.
Okay,
it's hard to think about it. It's hard to remember the games without it. You play the older ones so much. I mean, the newer ones.
Like, I don't mean to be rude to Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. Okay, Stealth Sneak's down. Okay, because I know that because Stealth Sneak gets a pittance amount of whatchamacallit. Stealth Sneak gets a pittance amount of experience in this fight, but in the rematches, it's like the rematches actually gets experience.
Well, he doesn't have. He's not tied to his master. Whatever Clayton is, I don't know.
Reminder to everybody how Clayton died in the actual movie.
Yes.
Still brutal.
One of the most brutal Disney deaths by far.
Anyway, so the next thing was
and we got the best skill in the game.
favorite / least favorite world.
Yeah.
In
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Again, let's stick with that for the moment.
Because there's Traverse Town.
Because I'm a freaking glutton for punishment. Hollow Bastion is my favorite world.
Yes, I agree.
Least favorite. Honestly, because it's hard to navigate Monstro. But the thing is, it is optional, but it's still hard to navigate.
I'd say it's
like
either
technically, it's not. You can. It's whichever one in the second one you want to be optional. You don't have to do all.
I know. Well, the reason why I say it's optional is because it doesn't have a keyhole. I know you only need to be 2 of 3 to keep going.
Yeah.
It's also the only one that doesn't give you a keyblade.
For me, I would either say Monstro or Atlantica, because I just don't like Atlantica's control scheme at all.
No.
I said Neverland for least favorite.
Well, no, I can see why Neverland. Like I said, Neverland. I mean, plot sort of happens for a little bit and then nothing.
The thing that saves Netherland in this one is the Big Ben scene at the end. Like that's the saving grace of it.
Oh man!
And Captain Hook's yelling during the boss. No! You not get the other head! When you talk about the boat.
Or you trick him into jumping off of it.
That's right, I just love that. It's just so funny.
I think my least favorite is definitely between Monstro and I think Deep Jungle. I think I'm probably more with Monstro because I elected to make that one my optional one.
And for some reason, they have a big fascination with keep bringing Monstro back for some reason.
Yeah, they really like it.
Like Monstro was brought back in Kingdom Hearts 3D. Monstro's a super boss and birthed by sleep.
Yeah, that was my favorite thing.
It was like
that was a weird one.
Yeah. No. I still think Julius in 3D was still the most what the fuck.
But that was
because most people don't remember that cartoon. It was definitely most out of nowhere. Most people expect super bosses being.
No, you see, I love the fact because they reference Runaway Brain, and Disney like never acknowledges that thing ever exists.
I know.
I think its biggest fear was the fact that because it showed Mickey in such a different light.
Yeah.
I think my biggest problem with Julius was the fact that you could only fight him with Riku. It's like, why can't I fight him with either?
You can do with both.
I've never taken him on as Sora. I've always taken him on as Riku.
Yeah.
I mean, with Riku, I think it's easier personally, but just because Riku's abilities, I feel, are better.
Well, that's like it doesn't say the fact that either of them are freaking glass cannons the entire game. Ugh. It's like you guys did not optimize this game for defense, did you?
Yeah.
Once again, remember, wonderful platforming.
Yeah.
The camera is the worst part in that cave because it can't get past the waterfall.
Yeah.
The waterfalls.
So speaking of platforming, there's one game I've been meaning to go back to, just so I can start to like get ready for my eventual first video, because I'm starting to actually get recording equipment slowly but surely. Yes, I want to do a small like little comparison video. Pat knows where I'm going with this. Sort of.
What game though?
So that's what it meant.
2 platformers that came out last year. Both of them were indies.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about then. Yeah.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I just don't do videos anymore.
I do animation, which means nothing ever gets finished and released.
Yeah.
What I said.
I used to do Let's Plays.
And then
Speaking
Patrick stopped
of
recording for me.
Speaking of animations and stuff we used to do, did you guys see that video Braid Scratch uploaded of Johnny playing his crappy old Flash game, his old college Flash game?
I saw on my subscriptions. I haven't watched it yet.
It's silly. Also, why isn't the chat updating for me? I just realized that. I keep refreshing that.
People are talking.
I think it's just dead right now.
People talk!
Chat, let us know you're alive, please.
No one's talking because Urban's not here. He was the life of the chat.
Urban, come back.
You know, Sora just finds this
I
thing.
never thought you'd say that, Patrick.
Baby, come back.
Someone has a
You can blame it all on me.
Me.
Frederick is fine in the corner, Urban. You can come back.
Wow, you know how bad Donald is if you can hear him through the headphones. Ace Archer, hey, Ace Archer, if chat's slow, convince Johnny to raid us later so we
Yeah. Well, see, especially if I'm playing Kingdom Hearts right now, I feel like Johnny's just like, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Man, I think those
I remember when I convinced Johnny to raid you after that one set, is like after the one, what was he playing before on Mondays during that?
It was Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure. Yeah. I remember it, and it's just like, I remember the raid message was like, you left me.
You left me. Meanwhile, I'm the whole hero.
But the boy is a problem.
By the way, because you can now perfectly see all the models, Ursula looks really weird in the HD remaster, like in the corner.
Yeah, there was ones like I said. It's kind of like, you know, when they remade Silent Hill 2. It was just like, you know, the whole they were trying to match draw distance with fog, but that was kind of a good thing because it made the game creepier.
Yeah. It reminds me also it reminds me in the Sly 1 remaster, you can also like. Okay, that seems really awkward without the shadow effect right there. Look at
what?
Look at just how quickly Alice pops in.
Yeah, that looked very much poppin'. Also, fun fact, chat: if you do not finish Wonderland before you finish Olympus Coliseum and Deep Jungle, Snow White shows up in that scene. And yes, that was the same thing. That was actually the same thing in the original version of the game. I never knew that.
Yeah,
I was actually mentioned in session 1, Alexandra.
Oh, I would know. I had a life.
You see,
Oh,
that's how you want to be.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, you told me I wasn't a woman.
That's fair.
Fair game. Okay, let's see. Can I upgrade the gummy ship in any way?
I would say, I don't know, Alexandra. If it weren't for all the chow gushing, I'd question.
Boys can like chow too.
You saying something?
Yeah, I'm saying you
I'm saying get your friggin' generals out of this stupid conversation.
Help me.
The generals are always in the conversation.
Oh, I hear fireworks more.
I'm just gonna go to a coliseum.
Fireworks. Wow, I haven't heard that song. Oh yeah, it was really funny today's, I was reading some of the comments in today's SGB Kirby's Epic Yarn part, and it was just like, one of the comments I saw, oh, this game was my childhood, and I was just like, I had to pause that. I had to mute the video for a second. I was just like,
how young are you?
No, for me, for me, it's when I hear people like talk that Smash Wii U was their first Smash game. Like, Mother of God.
What else
Yeah.
are you doing?
Gosh.
I mean, at least I had Brawl as the first one I owned, but I played
When it
Melee and
craps on the
64
Melee.
all the time at friends' houses.
I never got to play 64. Melee was fine.
Melee was
I
my...
usually had to go to my next door neighbor's house.
Because
The, ones
the
who owned
64, I owned the 64, but I didn't.
Yeah, I never really played Smash 64. Melee was the one I started playing religiously.
GoldenEye was my 64 jam.
I
Yeah.
played a lot more 64 than Melee, just because the first time I played Melee was with my family in Sweden, so, you know, limited to playtime
You
there.
got family in Sweden? That's awesome.
Yeah. Half
Called
my
the
family is
Swedish
there.
X
I mean-
for a reason.
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
is
know
the
that because
Swedish X.
I'm probably Stefan Woden on Discord. I'll be fair to, I'll defend her because I'm Stefan Woden in the Discord.
To be fair, yeah, I didn't know that was who you were until Patrick said that earlier. I was like, oh, that must be Stefan.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
So,
That's why everyone needs labels.
how's everybody's summer so far? Besides hot.
Oh god, it's been boiling all summer.
I've been buying way too much ice cream.
I've consumed all of the ice cream.
Super.
No, you should have just let that as consumed all. It's like, okay, Majora.
I have consumed.
Like, are we going to an Anthem Zemnis kind of talk right there?
No, that's what Majora said when it took over the moon.
Yeah.
I have become darkness.
Okay, Xandor does stuff.
I'm down Billy Jean.
Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with everlasting darkness!
Oh, did you guys?
Lost in there, but yeah.
Did you guys watch? Did you guys ever see the pros ZD video?
Yes.
I mean, you
know
saw
about
it. It's so beautiful.
What, the one for the trailers? I saw that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to step on
Step on me. Okay, that is really inappropriate. That sounds inappropriate. Okay, that is really inappropriate.
Yeah, chat's just lame tonight.
Yeah.
Chat, stop being lame.
Stop it! Stop it!
We may be the ones on
everyone
camera, but you
must
guys
be
know
out watching fireworks and stuff.
In the middle of the day.
You don't know what time zone they're in.
they're in America and
If
they're
you guys are
probably
in
in
the
daylight.
Eastern time zone, and most people around the world, unless you are in the military, are not celebrating the 4th of July.
Listen, Freedom Day can be celebrated by anyone.
Break circle, excuse me for eating dinner. You could have brought your dinner back and just typed while you were eating.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah, think about it.
Family's overrated.
Freedom is over.
Yeah, welcome to freedom, population America.
you guys joke about that. Proton John's gonna finish Metal Wolf Chaos tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I still can't believe that game's getting a remaster.
Yeah, I know. And once I saw him first play it, his first session, I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I have to get this out. This is so ridiculous.
Hidden gem of From Software, among
It's
them.
okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
you guys need to hear some of the lines that I gave. And like it is, there is.
It's so
I mean,
bad. I love it. I love that game.
The text is all in Japanese, but all the voice acting's in English. It's like Sin and Punishment.
Oh no, I'm suddenly reminded of Oblivion, and it has like a total like return to wave ocean moment where they left the two of the takes in as one line. Kind of.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw that recently because I'm watching Will play through it / Red Luigi.
Ah.
Agent Shadow, head to the wave ocean. Head to wave ocean.
Agent Shadow.
Yeah, I can't say much about people going to see fireworks or anything because I'm going to be doing that by 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah, I don't really do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm only doing it because my girlfriend is going to do it.
I've never launched them personally, so the novelty's kind of gone in a way, you know.
I mean, we used to go
Because
to
Personally, I don't really want to go either, but you know.
It's for us, we usually have to drive up to Selfridge, which is like the military base in Michigan to watch fireworks. We don't feel like doing that anymore. Because it's a long drive.
My drive is long.
Good timing. Give me a hand.
Hello, not
will ya?
Danny DeVito. How you doing today?
Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce
So
this
how many
place
people
up
are gonna
for
cry about the fact that
game.
we aren't gonna get Tom Hanks in this? And it's like that's probably why they took so long to put them into put Toy Story to Kingdom Hearts, because they wanted to either make sure they had Tom Hanks confirmed, and they knew they needed all the money in the world for that.
Yeah.
Or they have or their 3D models are so good that they might as well be right out of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's okay. I'll give them credit because I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Are you sure we're not watching the movie?"
Toy Story is going to
No,
be
like
the
all three of them so far.
Like,
think Monster Inc. is
Toy
the only
Story
one that
is
doesn't-
going to be the top
That's up
tier
to date.
world
What are
of
you doing
three.
here?
Just easily.
This
I
here's
want
the
my
world
drives
famous
back. I
Coliseum.
just want my
Heroes
drives
all
Well,
back.
I hope they're back
And I
in
got
some
my
way.
Yeah.
hands full preparing for
They
the
definitely
game.
focus a lot more
So
on.
run along, pipsqueaks.
I don't know.
On the
Look, I
Disney
guess-
World, the Disney
Disney
World
rides.
rides.
Yeah,
Disney World.
Heroes are
Disney
coming
World
from
summons
all over
and
to
basically
fight
everything
ferocious
Lingering
monsters
Will
right
did.
here in the
Yeah.
Coliseum.
This
Because
your
Lingering Will
Master
is-
Keyblade.
Who became a Keyblade? I still find it weird with the. Okay, Sora's face in this entire cutscene first. What the hell? Second.
Default model, baby.
Yep.
Yep.
You were saying?
But anyway, it still is weird that, they gotta go through all the things to reach our distance to become Keyblade Masters. Meanwhile, Aqua and Terra just had to move around some light bulbs.
And then fight each other.
Yeah, that's all they had to do.
You
Yeah.
can't cause
Yeah, fucking Aqua thinks she's a Keyblade master. Fucking Riku went through more shit than she did.
We're kind of going through similar shit at this point, though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
this
that's
she
true.
got only
Yeah, but
difference
she
is-
was already a Keyblade master by that point.
like-
Doesn't count.
Shut up!
So it
But
takes
the
more than
thing
fraud.
is the difference is
Well, let's
he
see
didn't
what
get
you
Nord. Well,
Well,
he got
he was the original Norden.
but he got over his Nordedness. Does that make sense?
He got anthemed.
It was only half a Nord.
Half a Nord.
Yeah, it was only half a Nord.
And it
Oh
still
my
is somehow
God.
Terra's fault.
Yeah, it's a big terrorist fault in the end. See, here's the thing, Mike. It's like, never name your kid Terra, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what you do, because you're just asking for something bad to happen to them.
Let's look at all the Terras we know of off the top of our head. Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts both had terrible shit happen to them.
Teen Titans.
That too. She also had terrible things happen to her. Especially if it's a girl. Don't name her Terra.
At the very least, I would be T-A-R-A, but even then.
No, it still sounds like it. That's enough for me to
That's
say
the
no.
point.
What if I pronounce it Tara?
Then it should be T-A-R-A, shouldn't it?
That's what
That's
it
what I
says.
just said.
T-A-R-A.
Okay, as long as it has no pronunciation is not Terra, then fine.
Everyone will say it's Terra because they don't understand other pronunciations of shit.
Well,
It's coming from
Well,
someone whose
tell 'em,
name
we'll
is
tell 'em.
Stefan.
It's like this is my child, and it is pronounced Tiffany, even though it's spelled T-X-Y-Z-7-3.
Alex, you were saying this to a black person. You understand where I'm going with this,
I
right?
know.
You know?
Shithead,
You ain't
shithead.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
I saw this meme that was
Afraid
like,
not.
Why not?
Ladasha,
Two words.
because the dash ain't
You got
silent.
a hero.
Come on.
As like I said, to every sensible black person out there, I'm sorry to like all the stereotypical terrible ghetto black names that exist.
You just see it and you're like, why?
Yeah, I snicker and I shake my head at the same time. I'm just like, Like if Jason
Hey,
were in
we're
this
Thunder.
like you have to realize like Jason and I would appreciate this conversation a hell of a lot because
See, when I was a kid, after I learned Thunder, I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yep.
whoops. And they were like, wait a minute, like where's the other worlds? I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, what's
If it were real life and you just learned Thunder, you would probably be done with everything too.
Rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
You'd be
Thunder?
Thundercats.
Oh, hey,
No.
hold on there, Buzzway.
Pika.
Let me guess. You want to enter
I'm
the
willing to
games,
give that show a
right?
chance, even though, frankly, I don't care about Thundercats, so it means nothing to me.
No, you have to understand why I'm hurt personally by that.
Pass?
Because the 20.
Because this is literally what happened. I never actually walked back outside. I just went to the save point and left the world.
You
I was
can't
like, okay,
leave that way, though.
Oh.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Your logic is messed up. You talked to Hades and you just still fucked off.
Yeah. Okay. I did. I probably forgot it happened because probably what it was I closed off the game and then came back and I was like, oh, there's nothing going on here.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
I also love all the names that come up for all these groups.
Yes.
Like, did the Heartless come up with them, or did like Phil have to make them up for them?
I feel like Phil made them up.
And
By
also,
the
did
way-
they like just stay together as their groups? It's like, yep. Hey guys.
Oh, pranksters bring up the whole naming. It's like never name your kid Tara. It's like if your mom has the side ponytail.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Hello, Mr.
Hey,
Strife.
Vincent,
How
I
you
mean
doing?
Cloud.
What did you say?
Hello, Mr. Strife. How you doing?
Oh.
I said hi, Vincent, and then corrected myself.
Vincent Strife. I just like to
Vincent
say, I think
Strife.
Vincent Strife sounds better than Cloud Valentine because that's just like, that sounds like a poor name.
Almost sounds like a JoJo villain.
I can't say anything about that because in my book my main character is named Valentine.
Well, I mean, the last name could be Valentine. I'm just saying, put the two words together and it sounds like a porn name.
Well, Valentine.
Cloud, man.
No, you see that's when Cloud cross-dresses in FF7. That's the
No, it's Thunderhead. Have you not watched FF7? But shit, French.
Watched it too many times, frankly.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that on the way home today, and I was just thinking of random lines like, "Hey, Cloud, did you?" Like, and I think I was listening to Johnny to AI Allegiance's Final Fantasy VII highlights.
Yeah.
And then I was just, and then it was like, he was getting the panties to, you know, for the Don Corneo part, and he's like, "Oh, so Cloud, did you get what you needed?" Well, so you guys know where I could find some panties? You're in luck. Got what I want. Got what I needed. Hey, can we go for it one place for a second? One drunks, please.
I love Machine.
Yeah. I
can't
do
remember
love how they'll because of the their trailer for season 2, I was able to call that they were gonna do a bait and switch with
Ace Archer. Cloud, is it because you rain on everyone's parade?
No, those are
that's
squalls,
Those
and
are
no one
squalls,
likes
nobody
them.
likes those. And then of course the one I just still get, especially because the real. I'm going to miss this place. I had an exceptional amount of sex here. It's so bad that Takahata had to have multiple takes on that because he couldn't.
I just liked the fact listening to Linkara talk about Chocobo.
Also gotta love how the Don Corneo episode came out and everyone just immediately freaked because Yamato was the
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, it's like, so Thunderhead, what's your little secret? I have a dick.
No, he was just like interesting or something like that.
No, he said even better. No, he said even better.
I'm sure I was wrong.
Because I remember because Cloud recoiled and it was like, what?
Just take him out.
Didn't see that coming.
And then Tifa tried to come back and says like, oh hey, you might want to be careful. That girl's a lot of vitamin D. Yeah, you're right. It's like wow.
Oh, you know, it was you know what else is high in vitamin D?
And then she's like, I already told him.
Get to him. Come on. Hey,
And then when they're in the sewer, they're like, what the fuck is that?
It's just a game. So let loose and have fun with it.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. What happens to the ones that don't? Flush it down the toilet.
Oh, you wanna know why, dude?
Stiffer than the stiffs bag on.
Dying. Don't mind me.
Suckers like him are hard to come by.
Well, because Subject 13 and the Cetra are the last of their respective races. Oh no! That whole scene was just all levels of hilarious and no at the same time.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder how they're gonna tackle that in the remake.
Everyone's wondering, and they said do not like sit. Like a lot of people are hoping because it's like not for them not to downplay the cross-dressing scene at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I remember the picture I sent you of like the Smash Ultimate thing, but it's all the cross dresses of Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Cloud.
And then Neckman just references the cat episode.
You could like the fireball? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. It's called tech for a reason.
Alright, Cloud, where are ya? There you are.
We do devolve into quoting Team 4-star a lot.
Yeah.
It's because we don't want to admit that we actually aren't entertaining, so we just bank off of other people's success.
That was weird.
Oh.
By the way, I finally saw the preview to episode 60. Oh my god. That last line. I lost my mind.
Oh, no signal. Oh, it's just back.
Cloud slashed so hard
Yeah.
he broke the streak.
Rip.
Okay, does Cloud do... He doesn't do his limit break in this fight, right?
No.
It's only in the rematch.
Yeah, only in the rematch.
That's the best you can do.
Come on, Cloud, do your thing.
He's doing his thing. He's slashing you upside the head.
No, he's not doing up airs all the time. That's his thing.
No, he's just doing his side Bs.
Yeah, it's like that's really sad that a lot of the first thing people think when cross slash is side B. Like,
Well, that's because that's like the only thing you see from limit side B, limit side B, limit side B.
I know, but I'm just like, yeah, I was just like, you want to call
This is what happens. This is happening when you get a bunch of Nintendo
Read the
people
manga.
from a Sony character.
But yeah, back to Team 4-star. I finally saw the preview for episode
60.
60. The last line in that preview was magical. Okay, first you have my attention. Now you've got my erection.
I know what I said.
Now Team 4-star comes in and shuts down our stream.
I would enjoy the rain.
For quoting them?
Yes. No, because you quoted episode 60. It's not out yet.
They put it on the preview! They put it on
Spoilers!
Nope, rep. Stream dead.
That's their fault. Hello, internet people. Oh, speaking of JoJo, I was watching Johnny's Bloodstain preview stream. There's a
Interested.
There's a motherfucking JoJo reference in that game. Then again, I'm not surprised. I think Iga's a huge fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because they have referenced it a lot of times before. Because there are some like I remember there were a couple of souls in Aria and Dawn of Sorrow that have Soma going order.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no that.
Straight up create a Star Platinum stand.
Yeah, you literally get one that literally, like you said, it summons a Star Platinum stand that just goes.
But I know they like also reference like the Stone Mask, and I think it was,
that's what they do in Bloodstained. They reference it in Bloodstained as well, because that's one of the things you can pick up in the beta. And Miriam, and if you press up on the control stick, Miriam poses. She does the posing.
Wonder whose pose. I'll find out when I play, I guess.
Oh, right, none of you are. Well, I slacked back to $100, so.
The only game I've backed recently was the Indivisible game.
Oh, can you still slack her back that?
I mean, I backed it way back when it was still available, but
that's what I said. I don't know. I know, but I'm just saying I don't know. If
she's talking about Bloodstained, that indie game based off of Castlevania.
That's from one of the guys who more or less started the Metroidvania trend, Koji Igarashi.
Yeah.
It's basically Mighty Number 9, except they're actually confident with their money.
Well, they're confident with their money. I wish they're communicating. A lot of people on it, they had the right to complain. I agree with them too. The beta was pushed back a week, but they didn't tell us like that literally the day before the beta was supposed to come out, because they were like, oh, we found these bugs at E3. We want to get them out before the beta. And I'm just like, you could have told us this, whatchamacallit, like earlier in the week or right after E3. I mean, nobody's complaining now, but a little better communication could have been better with that, you know?
Yeah.
I like how this fight was handled in the manga, where it's just Herc won the fight, they just happened to run in at the right time.
Yeah. This was also a roadblock when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, Cerberus is the big. That's like Cerberus is the first boss when you were a kid to realize like, okay, this game isn't messing around. We actually.
Well, Shovel Knight is actually like referencing old.
But it's not made by the
NES
people that did
era,
it.
But it's not made by the people.
Yeah, it's not made. It's like the difference between Shovel Knight and Mighty Number 9. These like Mighty Number 9, ukulele, stuff like that were made from like people who have been involved with AAA companies.
And who made basically the game they're trying to copy.
Yeah, like the closest things like Shovel Knight is consistent. Like Yacht Club Games was formed with some X-Way Forward devs, and I don't really count that as AAA. I never have.
Even though they're not so much indie anymore.
I would say they're like double A now. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I've heard that phrase.
They're double A with a D. A D.
I'm not. Are you trying to make a dick joke here?
I thought he was making a battery joke.
No, I'm literally just adding a D.
Okay.
I don't know why you added a D, but okay. Enjoy.
No, Stefan got it. It was battery.
Just look at Donald over there.
Oh yeah, I was in Barnes & Noble today looking for something, and they had a Kingdom Hearts figure imported from Japan, and it was Donald. I was just like, out of all the characters, why haven't
So you can beat him up
right away.
So you can beat him up and make him heal you.
And he never does. No matter what you do. How much?
And in Chain of Memories, he just heals the enemy all the time.
God damn it, Donald. Or he shoots fire at enemies that should not be.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I mean, yeah.
Shoots fire at Jafar.
I think in Kingdom Hearts 2 you can actually like set his AI to only support Sora, so he doesn't do any attack.
Like the AI command options are much better. It's almost like this is their first attempt at this sort of thing.
They're more specific in 2. This one's definitely a lot more broad and a lot more options, but they still don't really fix some of the AI focuses. All it does is say, how often will you attack or use this? And it's like, could I make him attack certain things? No?
Damn it.
Maybe equip some items.
Yeah, I think I used my other questions from last night, because you can't auto-restock in this game.
Those are a godsend in 2.
Yeah.
Kind of, because if you accidentally set it to like your other party members, they'll burn through it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, so I swear I had 50 items. Why are they all gone? Oh, goofy.
Everyone just sees that slowly that the stream shifts from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2 seamlessly. Like, wow, the HD remix is really a lot better than the old game.
And then you went back to Kingdom Hearts 1, it's like, oh, even after they changed all this stuff, you still can see a lot of the first time jitters with this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, it's because they really were not confident.
Yeah.
It's definitely like I said last stream. It's
they
like
really were not
to a
confident
traditional
for Kingdom Hearts 2 and as a secret ending.
Yeah. Well, then again, that was... the secret ending was actually added in the American version. For it. That's not in the original Japanese release. The Another Side, Another Story.
Again, added secret ending placed regardless of that. My point still stands. It's no different than Rare saying, hey, here's Stop and Swap stuff for Banjo-Tooie.
Huh? Oh, wait.
Well, I mean, you realize that was more of an after-the-fact issue, right?
Yeah.
Quick, Pat, Stop and Swap KH2.
That's how you unlock 0.2, baby!
Baby.
Maybe just playing some loud music. If you can hear it.
Not really.
Not really. All I can hear is Server is trying to attack me right now.
All I can hear is the sound of Patrick dying again.
No, I'm not dying yet. Donald and Goofy definitely are.
Gatekeeper to hell, here to take you there.
Yeah, see, you're already there.
Which one? Cerberus or Twin Bellows? Ah, see, it's kind of funny.
Ah!
Laugh at me. I noticed I didn't say laugh.
Laugh, I command you, laugh!
No, I said laugh at me, not laugh with me, laugh at me.
Laugh,
That's what they're supposed to laugh at me!
Come, laugh with me.
Okay, Mandark.
This is what we've devolved into, by the way.
This is early game Kingdom Hearts, people.
This is, yeah, basically.
Again,
like,
I feel like
Luke
Kingdom
doesn't
Hearts gets a
change
lot
much.
better its second half than its first.
Oh yeah, I forget about that. The ally targeting the triangle.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Whenever there's blue across their name there, that shows that they're targeting what you're targeting.
Damn it!
And if you're not locked on, they'll focus on you, which means they'll often heal you if they can. So there's some minor controls you can do to tell them what to do, but it's so minor, and it gets messed up by the fact that you have quote-unquote reaction commands in this new version.
Yeah.
It really sucks when you want
Well,
to.
we're glad somebody's enjoying it.
Trying to fill in time. Should've got some water nearby.
Whoa, whoa! Really high in the sky right now! And Donald died, of course.
Hop onto the Cerberus's back.
Get up on the hunter's back.
Next game.
It's actually a legitimate strategy, kind of, except you can't really hit the heads.
And, yeah.
It would be a legit strategy if not for the fact that you just Kingdom Hearts 1 is not good at the controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm kind of in my head. I'm kind of hearing the
Jojo asked,
goofy.
is it weird that I'm expecting a goofy scream
Yeah.
after his death? I mean, I don't blame you considering.
Yeah.
No, and don't forget the bell. Ding 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 ding.
I heard it too many times for my own good.
Uh-huh.
I was there.
Yep, you were at ground zero for that.
I was there for Ursula.
I was there.
I was there for the Great Ursula Wars.
I saw some shit.
I
It's
see.
kind of- You've seen a lot of shit. It's a lot of the same shit, but it's still.
But it's a lot of shit.
I served alongside General
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 Linky.
Yeah, General Linky. I feel like Johnny should be the general.
Yes, sir,
Really
Mr. Some call me, sir.
designed boss by now.
Mr. Some call me.
Yes, sir, Mr. Some call me, sir.
It's definitely not a well-designed boss fight. It definitely has a lot of focus of you have to sit around and wait for a lot of it, and even then there's not many safe times to attack.
I think especially since you don't have guard. Especially since you don't have guard at this point in the game or anything like that.
I mean, you could if you farmed the hell out of some Heartless, but
Yeah. Yeah, no one reasonably wants to do that. No,
What are you talking about? That means this game is if you can beat the game by just getting to level 99 in Destiny Islands, that means the game is perfect.
You joke about that. Someone's actually
Yeah,
about that.
no,
I know.
yeah,
That's why I
that's why we
said it.
joke about it.
That's been the joke in this
A
stream.
game, if Jason has proved me anything, a game is not broken if you can grind.
We're actually gonna get it guard soon. Get it at level 15.
Well, that depends on when he started with it. Is it
Shield.
level 15 when he's... Okay, that actually makes sense because he gets defensive stuff.
You'd have to wait till level 33 if you got the rod.
Well, the thing is about the rod, you get a good mixed bag of abilities. So, like, you start with mostly support-based stuff, and then you get, like, a mix of defense and attack, which is good.
Heal. Thunder.
Alright, we'll remember for the next Kingdom Hearts Proud Run, Alexandra will be there.
I saw Incredibles 2 yesterday, actually.
How'd you think of it?
It was fun. You could
Like I said-
definitely tell that it was 14 years later when he
Yeah.
did those numbers.
Uh-huh.
Except for Sam Jackson,
Oh,
but then again,
Jackson.
I think he stopped aging.
Yeah, Sam Jackson stopped aging a long time ago. But yeah, no, I definitely could tell the voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of people bring up the whole thing what happened to Violet's boyfriend. Like you see him to the end of the movie in 2004, and then you look at his model now, we're like, oh
Yeah, he-
god. He got plastic surgery.
He turned the corner and bam, everything got better. What happened?
Does anyone else feel like everything just looked a lot cleaner all of a sudden?
It's almost like technology has improved. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but as a whole, I didn't think it was as good as the first one, but it was still a great one in its own
Then
way.
again, the bar for the first one is so damn high. that-
Right? Yeah,
Plus, it had
true.
14 years of hype to build up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm saying, see, here's the thing. As long as it's still a good movie in its own right.
And it's
I'm
one of the
fine
better
with it.
Pixar sequels, so.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the highest bar set for that is motherfucking Toy Story 2, and that was back in 2000.
Yeah. Which is, I think it's weird. Like,
No, just keep in mind, someone did say that they have not seen Incredibles 2. In
yeah.
the
So
chat,
don't. We're not gonna go into spoilers or anything like that.
That's why I've refrained myself to mostly talking about advancements in technology.
Although,
Have you seen those booties?
Have you seen Elastigirl the Thick?
Tell that to Sakurai concerning the whole bring
Snake
Snake's
butt.
ass back.
Yes.
Yep.
Justice for Snake.
I mean, if you're saying that, you might as well just go all out and just bring like Shulk's ass back for Smash 4, Samus's boobs back for Sash 4. I'm just saying.
You gave
Samus
Toad.
got ripped.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has guns now, so I think decent
She has
trade-off.
thunder thighs.
Yeah, she has Chung-Li Thunder thighs now.
Yeah, I was saying now she'll just crack your neck in between her legs. That's all she needs.
Isn't that what she already did?
Yeah, doesn't
Exactly.
she already do that in Smash 4?
It's my new kink.
But no, you give the Thick to Toad of all people.
Listen, Toad is the most majestic person in the entire Mushroom Kingdom.
I love how you had to pause before you said that.
I had to think about what word I wanted to use.
I had to think of.
Like, are you a person? Are you a mushroom? I'm a toad! That doesn't answer anything.
That doesn't.
It should have been. Well, apparently it is because you have Toad and Toadette.
And they're
Yeah.
Oh, you know
both
Miyamoto
the
has
same.
indicated they're both genderless. I was like, no, they're not. No, they're fucking not. You differentiating the two. You know they're not. Shut up, Miyamoto. Stop half answering questions.
By the way, anyone else think that for Peach her like Toad move should have been Toadette?
Just give her Toadette instead of
Yeah,
her
just
having red and Peach having blue.
Yeah.
And let Daisy have Toad or something?
No, Daisy had Toadette.
Oh.
Because she just has a blue
Daisy.
Toad.
Oh god, they don't have high up Daisy, and there's like going to be.
It needs to be a taunt. It needs to be.
It'll be just as infamous as Sonic's old Brawl one, but
You're too slow.
You're too slow.
Cause
wow, Pat, that was something.
I kind of got caught on a ledge or something.
Alright, that was the worst death I've seen so far.
Yeah, my model just got stuck on something, even though that was weird.
One of those invisible,
Anything, he came here after me.
you didn't even equip.
Oh yeah, I
the
just
Keyblade.
realized I didn't equip.
He didn't even equip the Keyblade.
So I guess this is a key only run.
Kingdom Key only run.
You wanna know why? Because I've also been playing Chain of Memories, and there you don't really equip a new Keyblade, so it kind of just passed my mind. Probably why.
I mean, you do edit up your deck almost any chance you
But I
get.
mean, there's not really much of a difference between
KH1jank.mp4.
Yeah.
Imagine if like Chain of Memories actually changed the Keyblade and Sora's
Every single swing.
Oh my god.
That would be such a waste of resources.
Yes, it would be.
That poor GPA.
See, the PS2 would be sort of possible to still be a waste of resources, though.
Be more reasonable in the
Well,
PS2.
in 3 that's kind of in 3 that's
Chain
kind
of
of
Memories,
what's
they have
gonna
to change
happen.
the whole sprite.
In 3 it's gonna be kind of what's happening because apparently you can switch keyblades on the fly mid-battle.
Yeah, because they account for what the Keyblade transforms into for the supers.
Yeah.
No, see, now we've got this fancy thing called technology.
Whoa, whoa,
2
whoa,
generations
whoa,
since they
whoa,
made
whoa,
a main series game.
Fireballs, we're
But
gonna
every
clip
game is a main series game.
Except for Coded.
Except Coded.
Yeah, it's like you can skip Coded and nothing of value is lost.
Both coded and recoded. Both versions were.
But it's still
Nothing.
coded in the end. They
Yes.
mean back and shit.
Well, I mean, the original Coded was an episodic game.
Yeah.
But what if I want to learn what the message in the bottle
Then
says?
play Dream Drop Distance because it just says the same thing.
You mean the message in the bottle is like, just play Dream Drop Distance. You don't need it. You don't need Coded. Like, nothing of value happens in Coded.
The only thing that was fine in Recoded was the fact that you finally got to fight Roxas in the West.
Yeah. But now that we have Final Mix, it really doesn't have a purpose anymore.
Coded is worthless. Coded is
It's
worthless.
worthless.
I love when I saw Let's Watch that. Like, as soon as the freaking Simple and Clean drop happened, the guy laughed because he just knew nothing of value was given to him.
Boy.
Also, that Simple and Clean drop is hilarious in every game outside of 1.
Yeah.
Because it's just so out of nowhere. It's just a raw super.
Yeah, it's the road to dawn. Wait, when you walk away.
God.
Well,
At least Kingdom Hearts 1 had the
Back when
hand.
Riku was such an emo piece of shit.
No, but
Now he has character
You see,
arcs.
the Sanctuary, when they use like Sanctuary for that kind of thing, it works a lot better, especially like in 358 and that kind of thing.
Sanctuary?
It's right at the end.
Yes.
It's right at the end, like, cool.
I'm just so used to thinking it was in more games than it was.
Oh, here you go.
It's just
Prankster said, but what about context for that Maleficent cutscene in DDD?
that they added for the recoded movie.
Yeah. So, again, Coded is worthless. Okay, wow. Okay, Cerberus' effects are just like glitching in at this point.
The game's falling apart as you play it.
The game's like, wait, who's playing this game? WiiDude.
That ain't a Sony!
changes things.
That ain't a Sony!
Sony.
We don't take too kindly to your kind around here.
That's why 3 of the games on this collection have been on Nintendo systems.
What?
Yeah, but you know what they haven't any of them been on? The Wii.
And you
You're
want...
not wrong.
Because the Wii was garbage, and you're garbage.
Wii U was garbage, so we know.
The Wii U just didn't do enough to differentiate it from the Wii. So most people looked at it, it's like, why?
Yeah,
Especially
most
full
people
of-
thought it was just basically like an add-on to the Wii. They didn't even think it was a new
Well, no, it wasn't that it was a bad console. This was
Yeah, no.
Well, it's
No, that's
now
what I'm
there's
saying.
real...
Everyone thought that it was basically just an add-on, not even a new console, because the way they marketed it
Let's
just
just
made
say
it
I
sound
have
like
a lot
it was...
more resentment on the Wii U in hindsight now.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do.
Especially now that there's basically no reason to have a Wii U anymore.
Well, if Xenoblade Chronicles X is ported.
It will. Like, I
They're porting
guarantee
just about
it's gonna.
everything.
Well, here's the thing. There's only 2 games I'm not sure if they can port, and that is Pikmin 3 and The Wonderful 101, because they have too much. They had way too much reliance on the gamepad.
There is touch controls for the Switch, but yeah,
But
you
that
have
would
to
force
play it
it.
undocked the whole time.
Yeah, you would have to play it undocked, so that would be forced undocked, and I don't think everyone would be happy with that.
That's fine for someone like me who kind of just inherently does it, but no, you would absolutely be alienating people who enjoy just using it as a normal console.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole point is it's supposed to be both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can't do it as both as alienating as
There we go, finally.
Do you think
Tokyo
TM
Barrage sessions? I would. So I would.
It would give me a chance to finally play it.
And also, I would like some quality of life improvements. Like, you know, give us, if you're gonna leave it in Japanese, give us subtitles in battle. I don't know what anybody's saying.
God,
Are you,
yes.
are you saying that you do not understand the mother tongue?
It's not my mother tongue, motherfucker.
Hashtag not my mom.
You hereby dub the junior heroes and confer
The meme
upon
of Switch
full
version
rights and
win is a
privileges
thing for a
to
reason.
participate in the
Yeah.
That's really funny at this point in time. So many people just want to.
Alright, Pat, do you want to just do a Keyblade only run now since you already did it?
And
You know-
Keyblade only run. So you
what
need an
it
actual
is to be a
normal
true
run of
hero.
the game.
At this point,
Ain't
I'm
no key.
Does chat want me to put Kingdom Key only run at this point?
I mean, what do you think their answer's gonna be?
They're gonna say yes.
Yes.
No problem.
Because everyone loves to see you suffer.
Hey, you know what? Why not?
Also,
There ain't
high
gonna
not
be
take
any
Donovan.
games for a while. Gotta clean up the mess
What,
from
Chocolate
that last
Rain?
battle.
I mean, I can't guarantee it for the super bosses, but for the normal playthrough, sure.
Take
Oh,
Donovan.
you're gonna take Unknown on as well.
I still
Yeah.
It's
can't
using
believe
Mansex.
that's
I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
sugarcoat that. That's what I'm saying.
No, I've never.
Just
The
between
one
us,
I'm worried about is
I don't
Sephiroth because
reward
I never
servers
beat him
down
in
by the
Vanilla
time
1.
guy jumped in.
So.
My lips are sealed.
Switch. Oh, we actually have a vote for switching Keyblades. Mm.
And that blew my phone.
Hi, Cloud. How you doing?
Gonna give me a sick ability
Hey, are you alright?
that everyone spams this ever-living
We
shit
got a
out of.
hero license. We're now
Too.
junior heroes.
Yay.
Why did you go along with him anyway?
Did Herc get stuck with a junior license that we didn't see in Hercules 1?
Yeah, or, you know, precisely. We're gonna make it like that.
Exploit the power of darkness, but it backfired.
Did
I fell
Zach
into
get stuck
darkness,
with the
and I couldn't find
junior
my way.
license?
I remember in
You'll find it.
Unchained Key, I think the
searching
Zack
too.
emblem thing, it gives you an advantage, or if you're about to die or something like that. Like, fucking really?
A little on point.
Hang on, guys. Someone's talking about the darkness.
Don't lose
Oh,
sight of it.
let's shut up, because darkness is barely
Blind
ever
darkness,
said in these
yeah.
games.
Better rematch sometime. Fair
I'm
and
searching
square.
for
No
my
dark
light.
powers involved.
Don't lose sight of it.
I think
Yeah,
I'll
I-
pass.
That stupid smiling face from Sora.
Default face.
Unfortunately for Cloud, I think he stuck with it for this entire game.
You got Sonic Blade.
Do I have an EP up by any chance? No, I do
Probably
not.
not.
Okay, then right now we'll just put Tech Boost on.
Pretty sure AP boosts are like candy in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they're a bit more rare here.
Strong.
Yeah.
He's kind.
Were
He's
there
always
even
there
AP
for
boosts
you,
in this?
and he's
Yes.
handsome to boot. He's perfect. Perfect.
Perfectly infuriating. He makes me crazy.
I think the biggest wasted potential is that there wasn't too many interactions between the
All the
Disney
pieces are in
villains.
place.
Like even in
Relax.
their
Yeah.
circle table, like you
Let
barely
Hercules
get any
train the
real
kid.
interaction.
In the
Like
next
that
game,
first one you get
I'll
is like
take
the
care of him.
best you get, and I wish we had more like it.
Like, again, what I'm
Who
hoping
invited you to
for
the party?
for 3's
Stay out.
eventual final battle is just
This
like
is
all
my
the
show.
worlds are like hodgepodged all together, and just like basically you have all the Disney characters just fighting alongside each other all, with all the Final Fantasy, and it's just basically one giant all-out war.
Well, to be fair, this entire game is basically just the other Disney villains telling Maleficent to fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my own thing. And just run it.
See, this is why I'm at Hollow Bastion and you aren't.
You're still in your world. Mine isn't drowning in darkness because who needs it? Its theme wasn't as good as Hollow Bastion's now, was it?
Bitch!
Yeah, gummy ship.
Invigorating.
Hey, don't make fun of gummy ships. Gummy ships are the best part of this entire game.
Gummy ship simulator 1.
Yeah, I want a game that's literally just... Give me a game that's literally just... like... 1,000 gummy ship sections.
Blue sphere, but with gummy ships.
Yeah, Blue Sphere, but with gummy ships. Specifically Kingdom Hearts 1 gummy ship. I don't want any of that fancy Kingdom Hearts 2 trash.
Or 3, because it looks very similar.
It seems to be like a mix of the two, but with more of the 2.
Are you at level 100 right now? No, I'm not. I didn't join on Destiny Island. Shut up. But we're doing...
Pat's dying, therefore he's not level 100.
But we're kind of Kingdom King right now, so...
Yes, send donations to ease our pain.
Every dollar that you send us is money towards Patrick getting to enjoy life for once.
I like that.
Via Guilty Gear XR Rev 2.
Yeah, while we're flying to Traverse Town, we get some redone donations.
Oh yes, let's see here. We got $0 from everyone.
Woo!
And they said you suck. We only want optimized play.
They said when's Fate's hand.
Yeah, when's Fate's hand when?
You might as well get that chest now that you have Blizzard.
Yeah, I was about to do that.
Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Like it's sealed by magic or something.
Deep freeze.
Well, they just decided to throw the Final Fantasy characters in the original worlds, I guess, for some reason.
Defense
Yeah.
up! Going
Either the original world or Olympus.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much Radiant Garden represents Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because pretty much all of them are from there, or Olympus.
And frankly, they just appear in Olympus half the time. Zack seems to be the only exception. Well, I guess in Orin, but Hades just pulled him out of hell, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, does he really count?
Yeah.
Also, if Orin is in hell in Olympus Coliseum...
In hell, Hades, it's the same damn thing.
Does that mean that Hades controls the hell for every world?
Well, I have to bargain with all the other ones.
Yeah, can he just
If it's anything like God of War Land, it's just like, yeah, no, we each have our own hell. Piss off to your own. Can I borrow someone from yours?
If you were a gem Sona, what would your gem and weapon be? Birdstones can count as your
from
gem.
Steven Universe.
I don't believe in Steven Universe because I do believe that the true mineral out there is rock, okay? Just pure nothing but rock.
Thank-
You slap that against
Welcome,
somebody's
Linky.
face and you stab him right in the face with it. That's how you win wars, son. That's how you win wars!
He knows. He was there for Atlantica.
Atlantica. Atlantica. Why would you go underwater where rock is useless? Because we all know that water is weak to rock, or rock is weak to water.
Rock is weak to water.
How y'all doing today?
We're doing good.
Kind of winding down at this point.
Yeah, Pat didn't plan to go
Well,
too late tonight.
Yeah, I mean, probably delays. I mean, we can. I don't know how. Probably like an hour more at most. Yeah, I don't know.
Lanky,
yet.
you did miss him go through the entire Cerberus fight without switching his Keyblade, even though he got Jungle King from...
How much does Jungle King actually increase it by?
Probably like 2 or 3 points.
That's by 2 points.
You don't need Keyblades. All you need is a good rock.
That's true. If he just had a stick.
Get the toy
And a
Keyblade
rock.
and strap a rock to it, and then boom, it's the ultimate weapon.
10 Elements asks, still enjoying the Stormblood soundtrack, Linky?
Just answer it.
I didn't know.
But yeah.
When you're in the chat, you're expected to talk your answers.
Yeah, Linky.
Nah, I'd rather just do this.
Damn you.
Oh,
How
I
dare you
see.
be up to date on your replies?
That would be a Lapis, but all I got is a rock.
I'm going to Jungle King.
I got a rock lobster.
Okay.
So if rocks are the greatest thing, does that mean rock lobsters are God's perfect killing machine?
No.
Geodudes
Have you ever
are.
had a lobster? It will bite you like crazy. Or pinch you like crazy. That's what I mean.
If it's a
I-
Skeletor type one, then I guess it would have mouths for its arms.
Why specifically Geodude? Why can't it be Onyx or Graveler or Gold?
Because Geodude's the first one you meet. Therefore,
Actually, no.
he's
That's not the first one you meet. The first one you meet is a freaking onyx.
you fight the Geodude first.
Well, if you're fighting the other trainer, probably.
Well, doesn't he usually start with Geodude?
Yeah.
How about you, Geo, my dude, okay?
I will not.
Not like that.
I don't even know what that means, but I can assume, and therefore I will not.
But anyway, going back to what I was saying before, yeah, so I guess Hades can just pull anyone's soul out of any world.
Yeah.
Can't pull my soul.
Linky, you need to have a soul to have it be pulled.
Give me the meatballs and free my soul. I want to get lost in your heart.
Hey,
It has two if you wear shoes.
Hey, I do have soul, alright? It's called my jazz.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
Alright, well, I just wanted to interrupt you guys because I heard Steven Universe and I just had to come out with a rock.
That's fine, Linky. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Do you just want to tell me something?
Yeah,
Do you want
I
to
love you.
pleasure me?
I want to pleasure you all night long, every day. In my mouth.
I do have bad in my mouth.
Guess Patton's changed this to a not safe for work stream now.
Not very Disney.
This is very Disney.
Welcome to Kingdom Hearts, where we go to the world of insurance fraud.
Yoshi committed insurance fraud. Anyway, unfortunately, I also have to take my leave.
Alright, see ya, Alex.
Y'all take care. Bye.
Yeah, see ya.
And then there were three.
Wait, question mark?
She's not muted, but
Yeah,
she
I
didn't
think
say
she's
anything
on
in
the
a bit.
phone right now, so.
Yeah, she did. She's doing her.
We done with the enemies here? Yay.
No, there's always another soldier to piss you off. Those air soldiers are surprisingly annoying,
Yeah.
especially in Chain of Memories.
Oh, hot down there.
Wait, was that? I think that was just a bug. When you opened the door, I think the icon was on above the key, not on the key. Or the keyhole, rather. Jojo, get a room. Well, they both did leave, so you can assume whatever you want. I swear, that hop across the pond is just to punish people who are a little impatient.
Yeah.
Serves no other purpose.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about this musty place.
How did you get here, Kyrie? What do you mean about this musty place? You've never been to Traverse Town.
Place back home, where we used
And
to
as far as we've actually seen, you've maybe never been inside the
Remember?
cave back on Disney Islands. We don't know. Sora could have made that cutscene.
It's Chain of Memories.
This Chain of Memories is kind of garbage if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
I know that's the sequel, but shut up. Ah yes, Merlin, you did not get your voice back until Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
On the plus side, I'm pretty sure that was his original voice.
Yeah, I think
If
so.
not, that was what hell of it sounded like.
Recoded is better than 358 in terms of gameplay. Yeah, it is. Just
Yeah.
358 just lasts too long for the kind of game. it
Recoded
is.
was like a great mixture of having the limitations of 358, but still able to manage Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
Like, Recoded is a great game. It just doesn't add anything to the story.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I would put great games. Like, it's alright.
I enjoy playing it whenever I do, but it certainly has a bad gameplay loop, especially when progress is reset a couple times.
Yeah.
I do like how you can be, essentially you get a morality system in one of the resets. It's like, oh, I can just mess up this world and be an evil person and get executed in Wonderland. It's like, okay, this Datasaur is a bit more hardcore, I guess. Practice your magic. Learn to aim.
Deep freeze. See ya. Fire.
Okay, so after we talk to Merlin, I think the factory is still open to go up. I think.
I think you can explore, but you need to get the book to Sid. Not Sid, from Sid to Merlin, and then you should be able. Then you have to go talk to Sid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I think we need to get the Riku cutscene to activate.
Yeah, you're forced to take it once you try to move forward. Hilarious. The AI was programmed to actually attempt the platforming, just to add salt into the wound. Like, this is how you do it, Sora, and you're just like,
Here.
Okay, the Riku cutscene isn't going on there.
You must not have got the book from Sid.
I talked to him. He didn't activate a thing at all. You gotta go talk.
Oh, wait. Did you need to talk to freaking Leon in the alley?
Yeah, I think you might need to talk to Leon.
Forget you get the Red Trinity at this point. Yeah, Hand in Hand is really good. I'm glad they actually used that for the rhythm game in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
Hard as hell if you're not ready for it, but... Well, I wouldn't say hard as hell. Really, Desert's Paradise is the one that I absolutely loathed. Also Destiny Islands, because it's so slow.
Yes!
It's like Guitar Hero easy mode. You're just so used to everything being faster. And then it's just like, we're gonna slow down the melody a bunch, and you're like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Get some rewards from the Dalmatians. Maybe like...
Oh yeah, now I remember where we gotta go. You got Red Trinity now and gotta go underground.
Gotta break those bars.
Yeah, as soon as all these Heartless are out of the way! Yeah, we good? Okay, we're good.
Just do a Trinity limit and it'll all be over. I always forget that Trinity limit is in this game because it just wastes so much MP that you never use it.
Yeah.
Hey Leon, you're an expert apparently. Explain stuff to us.
Be a platinum for me.
They wanted to keep Cloud somewhat cool, so he can't do it.
Cloud's off doing another thing.
He's kinda stuck in Olympus Coliseum. He can leave, probably, but...
Well, he can leave according to Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, also don't forget to get Simba from him.
Oh, yeah, right.
get that summon that was kind of useful. I don't know. I never found much use for Simba.
In critical mode, it's a lot better. You can use the hell out of damage storage.
Yeah. I think one of the.
Okay, I don't think you can get Simba from him yet.
Well, you get the stone, but then you have to talk to Merlin, and he'll tell you.
Right.
Oh, you can talk. Go to the Fairy Godmother for the 3 other ones.
Go to Fairy Godmother, the person 5 feet away from me.
Shush! He never went up those stairs. Don't question it.
No, I don't want to practice magic. Ah!
Yeah. Okay, and you still need to go talk to Sid to get the book now.
Okay, a lot of back and forth this session.
Yeah. When people only have half memories and half truths.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simba's great for crowd control, but most people's instinct is to burn everything in a boss fight, and that's when he isn't really shiny because his range isn't that great. It's usually much more ground level. Because like the first boss you get is freaking opposite armor, and you think, oh, well, I'll use my new summon, and Simba's not really well suited for it.
Yeah.
Which then leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths because the first experience is the most important.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, a lot of summons in Kingdom Hearts 1 aren't that great, honestly.
Like, Tinkerbell's the best summon, hands down.
Oh, easily.
And that's because she's a passive summon rather than an active one.
I mean, to be fair, summons aren't that great in Kingdom Hearts 2 either, especially because you have drives.
Yeah.
The only decent one I feel is Genie.
Stitch is amazing because you don't use him for his active attacks, you use him for his passive skills.
Yeah.
Because he can heal you and restore your MP at any time.
Yeah.
And if enemies get too close, he can stun them. So yeah, he's great for his passive skills. He's just
yeah. And then
Peter Pan
you only use for Olympus Coliseum.
Him and Stitch, both of them can do amazing work there.
And then you completely forget Chicken Little ever existed.
Yep, just like the movie.
Yeah.
I think I saw that in theaters when I was a kid.
I did too. It's a weird movie.
I mean, it was well animated for certain, but it's like, yeah. Forget did Brad Bird from of the Incredibles fame also do Chicken?
No, I don't think he did.
Is that Licensor?
I don't know. I
know I learned a lot about this in one of my recent university
I don't
classes.
feel like I'd be shocked if Chicken Little was Brad Bird. And that was a big green firework right outside my door. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. I wouldn't be able to tell, but Chicken Little. No great, alright. Mark Dindal. So yeah, it wasn't Brad Bird.
Okay, yeah.
Just I got a lot of behind the scenes stuff in the class I was in, so a lot of the directors and people just kind of merged together.
Yeah.
He was Emperor's New Groove though, so I definitely saw a lot of him in that class.
Alright, gotta get the book.
Gotta get the book, gotta get the cash. I actually unironically love the Winnie the Pooh world in this.
I mean,
I love the world, I love the mini games in 2.
Okay, yeah.
2 had much more concise mini games.
Do you think it's coming back for 3?
It's kind of a mainstay, but I kind of hope not.
I mean, it's only really in this Chain of Memories and 2.
Yeah, well again, it's like, well, and it's kind of in Birth by Sleep, but... Yeah, you use it as the Keyblade board thing, command board.
Oh, right.
You know, that amazing...
You know, I didn't bother with the command board. I didn't bother with the command board at all, so that's why I was like, wait a minute, what's it?
I did because I wanted all those, there's some, commands that are locked in that board for some of the characters, so you have to do it. You don't have to win though, so you just have to reset the game until you get the perfect first roll, and then you're like, I can give up. Unless you want to get the 100% completion, and then, you know, you're doing everything. But then again, the command board isn't the worst part. The worst part is trying to do freaking Mysterious Figure with Terra. Like, this is a boss that's almost designed for you to spam the hell out of your defensive. Oh, what's that? You have a slow down, or you have lag after every attack, after every dodge? Have fun.
A lot of bosses in Birth by Sleep honestly aren't that good.
Yeah, like, whenever I say, like, I like some of the secret bosses, I only refer to, like, the Final Mix exclusive ones.
Yeah.
Because those are actually seem a bit more well-designed. Like, even No Heart can be annoying, but he's at least fair.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what I think we might, we'll see how we feel after Traverse Town, but we might end the session once we get to Agrabah. Okay, don't know yet.
Yeah, let's just see how long Opposite Armor takes.
Yeah.
There you
Hey,
are.
Roku.
What's going on?
Roku.
Riku!
Hey, cut it out.
I'm not dreaming this time. Right?
They definitely weren't
I hope
fooling
not.
anyone when Riku
Took
shows
forever
up
to
with the
find
freaking Soul Eater sword. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, he's gonna be a good guy later. It has a fucking eye on it.
Wait a second. Where's Kairi?
Isn't
By
she
the way,
with you?
so Riku's pants in this game
Well,
never
don't
made
worry.
any sense to me.
I'm sure she made it off the island too.
Of like the
We're
overall.
fine.
Nomura
kind
was
of
very strapped
Hey,
at the time.
She might
Yeah.
even be looking for us now.
Not too many
We'll all be
zippers yet.
together
Those kind
again
of come a
soon.
bit later.
Yeah.
But like
Don't
Riku was
worry.
just like straps.
Just leave
Straps
everything
everywhere.
to me. I know this.
Leave it to who?
Sora, what did you...
I've
They
been
never
looking
did
for
explain
you,
how he
Kairi
got
too,
the
with
Soul
their
Eater.
help.
He just kind of has it.
Yeah. And then it's broken
Who are they?
suddenly in Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay.
We
Well,
visited
first it
so many
transforms
places in
into a
the
real
world
Keyblade,
looking for
however
you.
the hell that happened.
Yeah.
Really? Well, what do you know? I
And then
never
it gets
would've
broke.
guessed.
I'm guessing probably encountering Aqua.
Sora's
Yeah.
the Keyblade Master.
It's like, yeah, I'll leave it for my fucking
that mean?
clone to pick up, I guess.
So this is called a Keyblade?
Poopa, you know, exploded.
Replica.
Replica.
Hey, give it back.
Didn't he, you know, explode in Chain
Yes.
of Memories?
He,
So-
first his heart got exploded, and then he came back, and then he turned into fucking darkness.
Okay.
And then apparently
So
it's
you're
like, oh
coming
no, he
with us, right?
teleported. It's all fine.
We've got this awesome
It's like
rocket.
Nomura will never
Wait
let
till you
anyone
see.
die ever unless it's maybe a Disney boss.
Yeah.
What?
And even then they'll come back
Oh,
for no
come
reason,
on. He's my
Ursula.
friend.
Ursula, Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie had at least had a
He's
reason.
gone.
Maleficent revived him. Ursula was like, yeah, I came back on my own volition, and everyone has amnesia, so Ariel will
Nice
forget the
going.
entire last game.
Oh well.
Like,
Least
hey,
he's
don't trust
okay.
Ursula. Abe, I have another deal
And
for
who
you. The
knows?
last deal wasn't good. I
Maybe
have
we'll
another
run
deal
into
for you.
Kairi soon,
Okay.
too.
The plot demands it, I suppose.
I'm just glad we don't have to deal with Atlantica 3.
At most, it seems to be that Ariel will be a summon, which
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Well,
Like, everyone, all of us were concerned because we saw her as a summon. It's like, no,
Please, no.
because you have to have it in half. So you have some summons that actually come from a world, some that they just give you because their world either disappeared or they didn't want to add it.
Yeah, Genie's like the only one now that, like, comes from the whole world.
Yeah. Just,
Alright, gotta find where... I forget where the actual factory, like, to the clock tower entrance is.
Pardon me, I just had a really good tortilla shoved in my mouth.
Okay, I gotta figure, where is the entrance to the freaking clock tower?
You have to go up the stairs.
Alright, yeah.
Well, might as well get your rewards from the Dalmatians.
Yeah.
You saved our children and our illegitimate children. Thank you.
Where would, if I were to remake the Eggman bosses, which is never gonna happen, where would I put the Phantom Ruby? Not on the list. Like, at all. Because the Phantom Ruby does nothing. Like, what does it actually accomplish in Forces?
You missed your items.
Yeah, I grabbed them.
Flipped up, turned upside down, Will Smith. I also love how they apparently later on can just package magic.
Yeah. The very essence of magic.
It's like, yeah, we were able to show the magic of healing and space in here. Enjoy! It's just like,
Okay.
These are some powerful Dalmatians, I guess.
Yeah.
And also, you never see the humans.
Never. They got absorbed by the darkness.
Which I guess is kind of fair. They did lose their world, which is why they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Every time I see them talk about Ruby, I see the word Ruby, I think of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Especially because Phantom is P, so my mind just connects it like that. I'm guessing the Phantom Ruby is something from Sonic Forces.
Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania. In Mania, it was used as an excuse just to make it so they could teleport across time, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
In Forces, I don't really get what it's supposed to do, because it's supposed to have story significance, but Infinite doesn't do anything, so...
While Jason appears.
Oh,
Hello.
Okay, where
Lost Alex, so Jason appears. Up the stairs, dude, next to the hotel.
I heard Infinite. What are we talking about?
They're saying that the Phantom Ruby should be on the best Eggman's plans list if I were to ever remake that, which I'm not. But it shouldn't be on the list, period, because the Phantom Ruby does nothing in Forces.
Oh wait, okay. I had to mute something on my. About the Phantom Ruby?
Yeah, the Phantom Ruby, it does nothing in Forces. Like, it accomplishes absolutely nothing.
See.
Okay, first off, Seven, I don't see where I'm supposed to go from the hotel.
Dude, there's a door in front of you.
No, that leads to the Dalmatian house.
No, it doesn't. The
Oh.
one up the stairs?
Okay, this building's geography makes absolutely no sense.
No, see, Patrick, the Phantom Ruby does do something. It's the reason why Infinite can do all of his stupid, broken nonsense.
But Infinite does nothing in Forces, so therefore it does nothing.
Beat up Sonic in that one cutscene, that's all.
I mean, if we're talking about story actual story significance, this is the reason why classic Sonic,
Which classic Sonic does nothing in the story, so therefore it accomplishes nothing.
Yeah.
Just like the freaking Archie comics where they just added more for even more crossover because I guess.
Oh, are you talking about the second crossover event where they added a lot more character on the Sega stuff for the coolness factor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All I ever saw was one panel where a bunch of Street Fighters are doing their super move. They have a cutaway to someone who's somewhat related in that sense.
No, because if you look at the one particular issue where in that crossover version of Everyone's Here, there are a lot of really cool shots, but yeah, they're all really.
Did you die?
Yeah, for somehow.
KH1 cameras, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Phantom Ruby did technically try and hurtle the sun to the Earth, but it didn't.
That's like
even the Phantom. That was a Phantom movie, but that was Infinite. And even then, he had to go. He had to go all the way back to a powering station to power up the Phantom Ruby. Here's my problem with the Phantom Ruby. It's so inconsistent.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, we don't even know what the Phantom Ruby even does. Like, what the hell?
It does what the plot demands.
Which apparently is nothing.
Yeah.
Because like Phantom Ruby first shows up in Sonic Mania, and it was just like, hey, it's the regionality robots turn on the stuff, and then you beat the game, and then you find out that, oh, it's the Phantom Ruby that's in Sonic over in Sonic Forces, and then you beat the prequel to Sonic Forces, you actually play Sonic Forces, and then it turns out, oh no, the Phantom Ruby gets free, really believable.
You can tell there was not much synchronization between the teams on this. But the thing that's even worse is that Sonic team couldn't make out what the hell it does in Forces.
No, what makes it even worse is that, again, Mania is power source over in Mania, and here's the thing, if you read the prep comic of Sonic Forces, Eggman just finds the Phantom Ruby. However, if you just play the game, it's implied that Eggman made the Phantom Ruby.
This is why Forces is a mess.
This sounds like some Shadow the Hedgehog shit.
And all of his copies was only a plot point, so that way the player character can the finding a fake Phantom Ruby and use it to destroy the sun.
Can I say, completely unrelated but related to the stream, it's so weird not having scan at this point.
Yeah.
Or even scan in general, because it's like default ability in so many of the later games.
Yeah, dude, it's weird, like, not having scan this early.
Don't you get scanned at level 14?
Something like that.
Not for shield, I don't think.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You learn different skills based upon the weapons you picked and the ones you dropped. What did Patrick pick up? What did he drop?
I picked up shield and dropped magic.
Well, the abilities aren't locked. The abilities are only locked to what you chose first. The second one is what determines your starting stats.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Patrick, let me help you with something. Once you get Aurora, that's all you need.
Exactly.
Yep.
Attack, it's cast win, attack, heal, attack, cast win, attack, heal, attack, cast win.
So in the end, it's still Kingdom Hearts 2.
Like Kingdom Hearts 2, you can drive occasionally, so...
Kingdom Hearts 2, I like to think that in Kingdom Hearts 2, they looked back on Arrow and was like, that was too good, let's give it to a boss. It's like, what?
Okay, let me tell you a story. So my friend Joe, massive Kingdom Hearts fan. I play Kingdom Hearts 2 a lot. I played Breath by Sleep, and I played 358. I knew the story of 1, I never played it. I then got the collection and told Joe, oh, I'm finally gonna play 1. And Kingdom Hearts 1 is it's like one of his favorite games ever. And he really likes the Sora Riku boss fight. And I went to that boss fight, just go, alright, Aeroga, some Bambi, alright, X, heal, Here's why. I didn't know
Bambi is a great port for just giving you NP.
I didn't know what Bambi did, so I was like, hey, what did Bambi do? Oh, she gave me ether balls. That's the she gives me ether balls.
Bambi's a he. He's the president for
It's just assume that you're gender.
Hey, Riku, yeah? Let me tell you why you're a buster. Why? Why is your hair yellow? Because I'm using Aeroga!
I just saw quickly in the chat, what do we think of Tangled and Kingdom Hearts 3? I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The models look amazing for, like, Rapunzel.
Yeah, she's
like
so on point with how she looks.
Okay, can we just talk about how graphically how amazing Kingdom Hearts 2 is, like Kingdom Hearts 3 is.
Yeah.
Look, I was gonna say 2, I was like, I mean 2 is good for the time.
Look at the in-game cutscenes for Toy Story.
Yeah.
Now look at that next to Toy Story the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the thing, the
I
thing
think
is,
Monsters Inc. is the only one that doesn't quite match up, and it's mostly because of Sully, because they had to create a whole new graphic.
Oh, okay.
well, Sully and Frozen, honestly, because Elsa looks fine, but like Kristoff and Olaf don't look
Olaf
quite.
especially, yeah. Olaf, I can agree.
Speaking of Monsters Inc., two things. One, so Don't Think Twice has officially come out in Japan.
Yeah.
So you can actually listen to it in Japanese with translated lyrics.
Yeah.
It's a great song. I love it.
Yeah.
Two,
I love how she she went to like Square and was like, when are you gonna freaking release a trailer, because I want to release this goddamn album.
And two, there was a leaked orchestral trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, which what it was is an orchestral version of Don't Think Twice.
Oh, I need to hear that.
No, you could barely hear it, but you can tell it's like, oh, okay. And the only new stuff is that, hey, guess who's a boss fight in Monsters Inc? Randall.
Really?
I mean, I can see it.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's
I guess he was.
This.
I guess he was the villain in the.
Should be able to get the postcards from that clock now that it's been given a second.
Which prompted me to redo this line. Mama, not the heartless guy in the house. Not the heartless. Give me that keyblade, boy. Get him, Mom. Get that heartless.
Get that
I come back and I'm reading the conversation and I see something about Sonic 4. Now you're yelling about.
No. Okay. Well, it was somebody asking. It was somebody asking me if I were to remake the Eggman list, which is never gonna happen. And where would I put the Phantom Ruby? I would say nowhere, because the Phantom Ruby does nothing.
Yeah. By the way, there wasn't the cosplay contest at Anime Blues Con. There was an infinite cosplay here. You laugh, but actually, in terms of how it was like constructed, it looked pretty for a novice. Looked pretty good for how it was constructed.
But
at least from a distance.
What we were also talking is that apparently a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer leaked, and you can hear an orchestral version of "Don't Think Twice" in there.
Okay.
And also Randall's in the game, which means he's a boss fight.
which means...
Whoa, I mean, who else would be the boss?
Which means...
He gets thrown through the door and then you have to fight around.
Which basically means that the world's gonna end with another gator! Give me that keyblade!
No, Alexandra.
Remember the shit post at the start of the stream?
Yes.
Somebody said on Twitter, there's a picture of Luffy. Like, there's a picture of Luffy on Jump Force Luffy on the pole with the American flag, and the post says, remember when Luffy sang the national anthem for the 4Kids cast? This year we were introduced to Jump Force with this. Namco knows.
Fucking forgot about that.
Luffy, the true American hero.
Luffy's a true American hero.
Yeah, for Tangled, I guess Mother Gothel will be the boss fight?
Either that or she turns into a Heartless.
Or they just do a different Heartless.
Or it's something like Scar, where she like becomes a Heartless, quote unquote. But
well, she did pull a knife on Flynn, so.
Guys, you're not thinking like Kingdom Hearts. The boss fight is the tower. Duh.
The tower becomes a Heartless.
If there wasn't basically a platinum stamped aerial section being shown in Olympus Coliseum, I'd probably say yeah to that.
Yeah, with the Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, that's actually a good point. In the Kingdom Hearts 3 world, what if there's a door that leads back to Sora's house? That'd actually be kind of...
They finally let you see what his goddamn mom looks like.
Guys, we're not thinking about the big picture. That door in Kingdom Hearts 1, that's in the tree. That's Sora's house. He lives in the tree. He's in the tree. He's been inside the tree the whole time.
Wait, so let me get this straight. When he was worried about the island, he goes down. He goes down for the tree.
Yeah.
Goes off to the other island. Comes back to the other island.
Yeah.
The Moro's just like this will all make... Trust us, the Moro's got it all covered, guys.
Also, going back to a previous question, if you were to rewrite Sonic Fortune, what would you do with the Phantom Ruby? No, easy. I would have a Super Sonic boss fight with it.
Yes. Like, somebody made, like, a concept art of what Infinite would be like as the final boss, and it's so much better than the one we got.
Can you fucking leave the area?
Wait, actually,
I see
yeah!
the alleyway.
Yeah, hold on, let me check. Can you leave the area? This boss
Wait,
fight?
what?
No, you can't.
Oh,
Oh my god, you can!
Oh gosh! It's like Oogie's Manor again!
Okay, let me actually watch this.
You can leave the boss fight!
Alright, use a tent or something. Heal up, everyone.
Oh,
Wait,
Zachary
what
actually.
do it?
He elected for opposite armor. You can also boss fight in Oogie's Manor. I get Oogie's
Yeah.
Yeah, there's opposite armor. I don't know.
Oh,
if
it starts you back with opposite armor. It doesn't start you back with guard armor.
Does that mean that you can now just skip the first phase now? Because it'll load you outside the door. This is amazing.
Wait. You
Game is almost a couple decades old and you're learning new things.
You never knew you could leave the boss fight?
I kept.
No, because
Hey, Patrick, did you know that if you enter and exit the
Exit
opposite
Corona
armor boss fight, the water drains from Traverse?
Somebody clip it! Somebody clip this! Oh my god!
Okay, Zachary has said, I'm still wondering who the fuck the pink cat girl is in the 4Kids National Anthem. Why did they make a mockery of Tokyo Mew Mew?
Oh, wait. Is that the Magical Girl show and Mommy Music?
No, that was Do Re Mi.
Oh, well, I got the wrong show.
The Tokyo Mew Mew was about like these like magical girl show who somehow like had some animal recombinant DNA in them for some reason. The manga explains it better.
Sorry, Alexander, I heard everything you said, and now once I hear ultimate muscle.
Yeah, thank you, Ty Attack, for using her actual name, not the bullshit Americanization shit they pulled.
By the way, we have ass cannon now.
It's not really an ass cannon, it's a body.
Also, Alexander, I've been watching Darling in the Franxx. I'm halfway done.
You're halfway done with what?
Darling in the Franxx. Because the final episode airs this Sunday.
I still haven't watched it, and I don't know if I should, because I've gotten to hear a lot of polarizing opinions on it.
Well, now it's like really gone downhill after Trigger left
Yeah,
it.
they definitely lost the script.
So here's the thing. I'm really close to that point. I just got done with. I'm done with episode 12. I'm halfway through.
Yeah, you got covered.
Okay, let me ask. Is it like lost the script like Samurai Pizza Cast lost the script and they somehow still managed to make it work?
From what I hear, Alexandra, the Pacific Point is episode 18. That's when it goes downhill.
That's when they jump the shark with a warp gate.
So they jumped the shark, literally.
Alexander, you see the way they patterned their mechs, right?
What?
Very very trigger way of how they pilot
And the
their
best
mech.
part about it is the dumb, they know what it is, so they make those jokes.
Oh, do they? That's actually appreciate that. Thanks for the mention.
But let's just say if you thought it was bad with Kill la Kill, it's even worse with Darling in the Franxx in terms of.
Oh my! So they just roll with it on this one?
Yeah.
Well, at least they're aware.
Well, okay, it's that you have to have a male and female to pilot one of the mechs, and the males have to ride the female pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the females are in a contraption that forces them to sit down on all fours, and the controls come out of their butts.
Kinky.
No.
Alrighty then.
I'm on the side of the butts, but yeah, the.
No,
Jojo, we're talking about Darling in the Franxx.
But here's the thing that catches me, that caught me off guard. Oh my goodness. They actually know how to express their romantic feelings to each other. Why is this so hard?
Wait, so is the title also a euphemism for... Because you're saying Darling in the Franxx, and you're saying you have to ride them, so is the Darling the, and the Franxx,
Oh my god.
So basically, what I know, they're called Franxx because the guy who made them His name is Franks. And the reason
And the two X's is because of female chromosomes.
And like,
of course it is.
And particularly the reason it's called the Darlington title, it's because after 002 and Hero become partners, she keeps calling him Darling.
You see,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's the only loving term that she learned.
And now we see
It's
Riku
real
go.
obnoxious real fast.
And now we see
I'm going
Riku.
to-
Speaking
I'm
of
going to-
Darling, we have Riku.
Oh wait, that's I forgot.
Oh,
this
the ultimate
scene.
Darling.
All right, two anti-charts. I want to see if there's anything coming on this summer.
By the way, we see
Open up.
Riku have the most petty reason to turn to the dark side in the world.
You know
He
what?
gets
I'm fine with
better,
it because
everybody.
Riku is acting like a 15.
15-year-old. Actually, yeah, this is like Riku does have the most realistic game because teenagers.
And even then, he doesn't go straight evil. He's trying to.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
he kind of just got. I mean,
Hey, Shoro, you fighting Carrie? No, Riku, wow. Why won't you fight Carrie? I want to hang out with me. Shoro, please come back to me to be the key player, Shoro.
Thanks.
It's like the freaking go sound from freaking mangas, except it's just ain't.
That's interesting. I watched that scene before I go take on opposite armor. So usually all the heartlets are cleared out for me.
So here's the thing. You wanna know who's the nicest person in Kingdom Hearts 1? Maleficent. No, Maleficent. Look, let me tell you why. Every single, the entire time, whenever she fought, she fought this League of Villains, and whenever they're about to do something stupid, she comes in and says, "No, don't do that.
She just gives up and says, "All right, do whatever the fuck you want. Blow up in your face is not my problem."
Yeah, she's like, "Let me help you." They said no, so she just goes off. I was like, well, Maleficent's actually offering her assistant and they just blow off. It's just like, wow,
This is my movie.
It's like, huh?
This is my story, and you're not part of it, despite the fact that it exists because of you.
Maleficent's actually not that evil. Kingdom Hearts 1, we actually look at what she does.
Yeah, she's still evil. It's just that
She's
towards
evil.
her,
She's just
towards her associates,
He's logical.
she's logical. Yeah, she's like, oh hell, she's only helping them because she knows they will help along her plan. And she's like, okay, if you're gonna start running off and doing whatever stupid, it's not my fault if it blows up in your face. And it just
She warns them. It's like they tell her no, and they end up dying anyway.
I like to imagine the reason she doesn't go personally try to ask Ursula is that because it's underwater and she's like, fuck it.
No. She goes under the water. It's like, oh. It's like,
by the way, Patrick, you wanna know how you made the Ursula fight really easy like I did?
Do it.
Go in the opposite direction. Instead of going down, go up. Because by the time you get to Adadasi, you are so over-leveled that the boss fight is a piece of cake.
I was saving it for last.
Yeah. Because I was like, okay, I don't have to do Atletica, but I want to complete the world anyway, even though I know I'm gonna hate it. Let's do it. Oh wow, I am so over-leveled. Oh wow, this is easy.
So who else is hyped for Octopath?
I remember
When did that come out?
In a couple of weeks, like 9 days or something.
But I love somebody posted a thing of like Octodad and then Octo Expansion and then Octopath. Like, wow, this series got really weird over time.
Year of 8. Only 2 of these have anything to do with it.
Only 2 of these have anything to do with Octopus.
No, Jason. You know you should be singing Octo Expansion test fail. Boom.
By the way, Alexandra, are you Team Squid or Team Octopus?
Octopus.
Alright.
See, here's the thing. I kind of like the. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm probably in the minority. I kind of clean design more than me. Clean design. I kind of do. And that and
I like what I see, but
Marina.
I like both of them, so.
I had to warm up to Pearl.
Yeah.
Did you see? Have you finished Octo Expansion?
Patrick, you're asking the wrong
never played
question. Here's the right question. So, which one gives me access to all the technical board?
Yes.
That's not the
Yeah.
question those people should be asking.
Actually, if you say the flight, it would probably be because given her she was on Team Invisibility for the Flight versus Invisibility Splatfest, and what she said about that in the middle before you, like I said, before you pick the side, because she said you can, quote, watch people ink their splat zone.
Okay, I'm a placement too, but because of my Twitter, because of my Twitter, I'm still aware of all the Splatfests that happened. So I was aware, like pulp or no pulp. I should go. It's easy, keep no pulp all the way. Who put pulp in there? Oh, you let pulp win.
You know they pick a winner when you look at something and you're like, oh, this should be obvious, and then you find out it's not. So then you get to shame everyone else that's on the other side.
I was like,
no matter what side you're on, you will shame the other side.
Death 456. Robin Williams was freaking expensive to hire. That's probably why they did.
They couldn't even get him back for the sequel.
Yeah.
Of the original, of the actual show.
Yeah, that's why Dan Castellaneta is a lot cheaper.
Like, the only reason James Woods shows up all the time is because he uses to let hate be anyone else.
Yeah. Speaking of
voice
James...
actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the famous character from Kingdom Hearts, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what? One thing I want to see though, is like as a Family Guy gag, but with Hades, and it's like it will lure him down into that pit of souls he had, in the underworld.
Yeah.
You know, the James Woods. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of candy.
And it just falls down after he gets it.
Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of
And
candy.
it falls down.
The heartless are searching for it now. I'm certain we'll find
Also, man, Sora made some stupid, or not Sora, Aladdin made some really dumb wishes in this.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate the Chain of Memories manga because they let Petey free after like the second wish.
Yeah.
Just immediately
But,
like, hey, I got what I want. Bye.
Okay, I defended Aladdin at least in the context of the game because he kind of was in a panic at that point.
Yeah, no, it's always fair, but like, man, those wishes are nothing.
So, for the longest time, I always been on the side for Kingdom Hearts where I just go, instead of retelling the movies, can we just have more original stories?
Yeah.
Original stories.
That's why I'm excited for
Original
3,
stories,
especially
please.
with the Big Hero 6 world. Can't wait for that.
We need all 7
I
princesses
want
apart
my
to open
Tweety
the final
world.
door.
I want my
Any
Tweety.
fewer is useless.
Like, I always kind of like stand by the fact that I love Halloween Town in this game just because it's its own story for the most part.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. We can summon Rise in Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
You get what? Yeah. You mean Sora is basically portable Disney World.
It's a small world.
No!
It's a small world.
I appreciate that was the
I have
easiest
to-
one in the stupid
Speaking of which, I went to see the National Musical Lion King with my mom a few months ago.
Oh, how is that?
It's really good. But the one thing I was looking forward to, like when Scar asked Zazu to sing us, I was looking forward to, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Yeah. Do they haven't let it go right now?
They don't do it in the musical. I'm so.
Well,
I mean,
worst adaptation
Well,
ever.
on Broadway, right now, when I saw it last, when I saw it on Broadway last year, they had it as Let It Go instead, and you just
yeah,
like,
that's what they
wait!
did. That's what they did. They changed it to Let It Go. But then they didn't do the I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts after that. Which
Hey. I just realized something. For the longest time, remember in Dragon Ball Z Rage where they just say I have a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls? For the longest time, I thought that was like a silly original song they did. But then when Alexander just said I got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
that was a parody.
I just that was a parody all this time.
Almost.
Jason,
Parody show
sit
did a
down.
parody. Who the fuck it?
So, going back to like the 4Kids conversation, is it sad that a lot of those 4Kids like theme songs I still remember, and they're kind of burned into my skull to this day?
Dreaming.
see, that's burned into my skull for all the wrong reasons. I blame it on that one.
Careful that thing, no. Careful.
Dreaming. Don't give it up, Tommy. Dreaming.
Give it up.
Hey, I remember. I think Bray Scratch made the joke about this one year. at too many games or MomoCon. It's like, could you imagine if they tried to go through the whole crew now? That whole game.
No, here's the thing though, because I discovered the One Piece podcast, and every now and then they bring up, you know, one of the one thing I really want to go back to focus stuff for, but I really wish they would have gone on, because I really want to see what they would have censored later on in the series.
Yeah, because I would like to know, before Funimation got the dubbing rights to it, Robin did join them and they never gave a part.
Like, it's kind of like half the fun of being a JoJo fan is like figuring out how they'll send musical.
Oh yes, because I mean, I like how people say it's like, oh, it's so stupid, and just like, well, sorry, copyright and trademark exists.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, who's on part 5?
I am excited. I am super excited. My Italian boys get to come to the screens.
Recently, me and my friend Brian have been getting another Alex into the show.
Who's there?
And so we started from the beginning.
Yep.
And so far, we're up reaching. We just got done with the first half of part 3. And so far, part 2 is its favorite. Joseph is his favorite JoJo.
Yeah, that's most people. I actually like Giorno the most from a character standpoint, but from like actual like personality, it's definitely between Josuke and his dad.
Allow me to find you more.
I found out something wonderful.
Please share.
Yeah, I've been looking for a wig for my Shantae cosplay, and I have a big head, like a literal big head, like circumference-wise. So it's really tough for me to find wigs. So half the time I have to go to like Epic Cosplay or Arta, and that shit gets expensive. But then I went to this other site, and they were just like, oh hey, you know, if you like snip off like a little bit of the elastic and then put your own in from like the craft store, it'll extend out longer, so it'll fit onto your head.
Damn!
So I'm just like, yes, I can go to eBay now.
Yes.
Also, you kept saying for the longest time, I've got this stupid Waluigi Quartet version of that stuck in my head now.
Oh, hey Patrick, you'll appreciate this. Hey, guess what I finally decided to sit down and learn how to do?
What?
Draw.
I need to learn how to draw again. Hang on, let me look at the Waluigi Quartet.
I thought you were saying Cortex for the longest time just now. It's like, what?
Why are noses so annoying?
Because the human body is fucking weird.
The human body hates us.
But, like, I was like, alright, let's move on to the nose. Why?
Are you guys still going?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. What are you doing here? You're out.
Okay, I just linked it. I just linked it in chat, and I'm about to link it in Discord. Here it is.
Oh god.
Well, I'm back, guys.
Hello.
I wasn't expecting it to still be on.
You know, I think we have just enough time to finish up Agrabah for tonight.
What'd you say?
We're gonna finish up Agrabah and then call it a session.
Okay, yeah.
As long as the centipede doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I also have another video I wanted you guys to listen to.
Oh man. No, the World Cup is going on now, so overtime is very common.
Wait, Patrick, you're at Agrabah? I'm away from Agrabah. Okay, so here's my thing about Agrabah. When I finally got around to play Kingdom Hearts 1, the top level Agrabah, I was so bored with because I played all the spin-off games, so I'm sick of seeing that layout. But when I got to the caves, I just went, wow, this beats the crap out of Kingdom Hearts 2's cave. What happened?
Okay, you guys, feel free to click either video.
Yoshi buys a Blu-ray player.
Just listen to it. Just I play Proton Johnson mods for this. You'll never hear it.
So hi, Jason. Well, I'm sorry. I was trying to, say hi to the person that wasn't in the stream.
I was trying to do human interaction with you.
I was in the pre-stream. What are you talking about?
Is anyone listening to the videos I linked?
I'm listening to them. I've listened to them both.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not.
What did you think of them?
mean, I said I'm
that
not.
that
someone
silence
said they
said
are.
something.
Someone
I
he
listened to the Waluigi one, and I'm listening to the Blu-ray play. What the fuck?
There we go.
Hey, Alex. Hey, Alex. So here's the thing. Alex.
What do you want?
Panasonic Blu-ray.
So today at work, I was like, "Can I think
Hey,
about
Pat,
something
did you
that's
free the
not
magic
related
carpet already?
today?"
Yeah, I freed
So I
the
did my
carpet.
best.
Go to the
You wanna know
desert.
what happened?
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
You guys can clearly not see my head, but it
Well,
is.
Jason, the reason I'm not saying anything is because last I checked, I'm looking at.
Prankster, his comment to me from about these videos.
Okay, you know what? F it. I'm gonna play it on
Boy.
stream. What the hell is this?
Wait, which one? The Panasonic Blu-ray or the Waluigi one?
Okay, Panasonic.
Yeah, that one I just finished. I'm not sure if I have a headache because it's hot or because of this video.
But no, you know, I'm looking at all this stuff on the stream, and I'm seeing WiiDude 83 like everywhere. Not Jason rambles on about things he talked about at work.
No, see, Alex, I don't care. You're gonna hear this.
Well, how about you?
You're gonna laugh at me.
How about you talk to me about it after the stream? Instead of taking over Patrick's stream to talk about your own stuff.
Because it's funny.
Is it?
Because it's funny. At least I think it's funny.
So it's very subjective.
How dare you? How dare you?
Patrick, are you okay? You seem to be playing a lot worse than you were 5 seconds ago.
I think he's also listening to
Yeah.
this Panasonic Blu-ray.
There's a lot of noise happening all at once.
Well, pause!
You know, there's a pause
okay.
button for a reason.
Well, now you can listen to it.
It was... Okay, what's the Waluigi one? Go to...
Why turn a meal into a snack when you can turn a snack into a meal?
I don't care about your Taco Bell ad.
Why not? It's Taco Bell. Come on.
All right, here we go.
Freezy.
What's this Waluigi one? What the hell?
Yeah, here, we'll ask chat. Does chat want to hear Jason ramble on about his day?
It's not even about my day. It's just one thing. One thing that happened at work.
$99.
But I showed up. After you left.
Okay, so here
Oh shit! I missed Steven Universe! I forgot about that! Damn it!
Okay, actually.
Oh yeah, the new episode of Steven Universe. Oh.
Okay,
What the
actually.
fuck is up with the camera?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I've never seen it do that.
Okay,
maybe during the boss fight.
I know I just. Okay, I.
Easy way to explain this.
You know, I just said that, you know, we were gonna go through the rest of Microsoft, but I'm starting to get my eyes starting to get tired, so next
Alright, well,
point.
how about you just... Jojo, which video?
You know what, we'll get...
the Luigi one or the Panasonic Blu-ray one?
We'll get through, Hot Centipede, and then we'll call it.
Honestly, you might
So
as well
we're gonna
just
be
say
here
that
all
to
night?
get up. We're not doing level 1.
Wait, Patrick, you wanna do Hot Centipede in Agrabah?
Yeah.
How about you save that for later, buddy? Let me save you a headache.
Jojo's saying both. Chip with like the videos is like, what the hell was that? The both.
Not wrong.
Yoshi buys a Panasonic Blu-ray, and that's how he started. That was the start for him committing tax fraud.
I see.
By the way, why is that?
Thanks,
Where
Sora.
did that meme originate? By the way.
I don't know, but Silver Gunna made it popular.
No, it's literally just somebody literally just said Yoshi isn't gonna be in the new Smash Brothers because he committed tax fraud, and everyone just took it into a meme.
Oh, okay.
It was literally just a joke that everyone
Honestly, the Yoshi buys a Panasonic Blu-ray player. If I didn't tell you anything else, you probably would have mistaken it for Steven Gunner thing. It's really. I am still very JoJo. I have officially made JoJo very confused. Trust me, I was very confused when someone Proton John's monster.
My fine feathered friend.
Anyway, I need to get something to eat before John's stream starts anyway, so I'm probably gonna bow out, and I'm hungry.
Okay, I think just next save point we're gonna call it.
Oh, okay, if that's the case, well, you'll be coming back to a save point after this cutscene, so.
Yeah, so. Because we've been going on for.
Also, I can hear Genie in the background.
Yes, I also can hear him.
Yeah, because we've been going for almost 3 hours now, so yeah.
Okay, you asked for it. 100 servants and 100 candles loaded with gold.
Alright, Jason, you can tell me what you want to tell me.
Or your meal free. Hey, I'll even throw
I tried really hard to think about. I was like, can I not think about Ruby for one time at work? So I tried, and I ended up thinking about the Donald Glover video, This is America, and my brain just went, what if we replace?
She's a princess.
What if I replace Donald Glover with Crow?
She could never fall for a guy like me.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, that's right.
What?
She's in trouble, Aladdin.
Yeah, I think
Well,
you
come on, let's get going.
Oh no! Oh no! I definitely don't have a problem. 8-hour ship. I thought about Ruby for half of it.
Yeah, you have a problem. If I'm thinking about my job, I'm thinking about my fucking. If I'm on the job, I'm usually thinking about my fucking job unless it's my lunch break.
Yeah.
Oh no, Alex, you don't know what I do for a job. Trust me, I can do.
Well, what is your job?
I'm a courtesy clerk at Safeway.
I guess you don't get out much, huh?
I miss Safeway.
With a job.
God, I
or I like to call it, I'm a janitor for customer service duties.
3 wishes, then back to my
what was I gonna say? They still sell sushi at Safeway, right?
Certain Safeways. And the one I work at, yes, they do.
What if I use my last wish to free you from the lamp?
Stuff.
What do you think?
Maybe I should get some while I'm up there. I don't know. I might have a good time.
Yeah, so Alexander, while walking around doing doing all that work, I can get away with thinking about whatever I want. Unless I'm dealing with a customer, then I have to focus.
Okay, we're at the save point. I think.
Yeah, you should just be able to go through the storage, go to the storage room, and then
Okay.
Just head to like storage room, the Agrabah storage room. You went the wrong, or you can go to the desert. That works too.
No, it doesn't actually put you to the save point.
Okay, leave the desert and go to the storage room in the first room in Agrabah.
There it is.
That's where the save point is.
Sora, I thought we were going to save. Hey, got Goofy, let's go check something. Where's Sora over here? Where's the check? Alright, let's go back.
Let's go back.
Shut up, Goofy, you're gonna get killed in the next boss fight.
Damn.
Oh, Sora, why you gotta...
I can't believe Goofy's fucking dead.
Save it for Kingdom Hearts 2.
Rip Goofy.
Hashtag rip Goofy.
Alright. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
We need to have that as a hashtag for a raid sometime.